Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. When death comes, he cannot be denied, and life must depart with him, leaving behind an emptiness and a void. That's for most people. There are a few, a resourceful few, who have been able to get around it. Our mystery drama, Pharaoh's Daughter, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Jack Grimes and Joan Shea. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Carpe diem. Seize the day, said the Roman poet, to which we might add, seize the hour, the minute, the second. There are those who, in one great intuitive flash, can see the entire workings of the universe. It is a gift given to great artists, great poets, great composers, and great crooks. We're in a large city. It is rather late at night. The doorman of an exclusive dining place whistles up a cab. 3 extremely well-dressed people get in. One is a rather distinguished-looking gray-haired gentleman. The second is a stunningly attractive woman, just entering middle age. The third is tall, dark, and he looks extremely competent.
You know, Arthur and I despise taxis, Frank.
Benjamin had to have the night off. His mother died.
Oh, that was inconsiderate of her.
I don't think you should talk this way in front of...
Whom?
He probably means me, lady. Your friendly taxi cab driver. You know, I'm one of the plebeians. Well, where do you aristocrats want to go?
Take us to number 87 Barclay. Let me help you. Arthur?
Thank you.
Lenore?
Thank you, Frank.
Hey, ain't you Mr. Drake, the Mr. Arthur K. Drake?
Cabby, Mr. Drake is not in the mood for conversation.
Oh, righto.
Arthur, darling, are you all right? You haven't said a word. What's wrong? Frank, look at him. He's so pale. He's breathing hard and sweating.
Arthur, you okay?
Hey, the old gent don't look good.
Something's happened to him. Arthur, I have your pill. Just open your mouth.
You want us to drive to a hospital?
The motion of the cab is upsetting him. Pull over to the curb.
But
Do as you're told.
Oh, this is more than just an ordinary attack.
this guy needs a doctor.
Frank, I'm frightened. He's not responding to his pill.
He'll be all right.
No, he should respond immediately.
I still think he'll come out of it.
He can't die now. He can't. Not with the Fleischman deal unsigned and the Carruthers merger unresolved.
Mr. Drake.
Right.
Mr. Drake.
Arthur, speak to us.
Lenore. He's dead.
What do you mean he's dead?
He's dead?
Wait a second. I took a first aid course in resuscitation. Mister, you get behind the wheel, drive the cab to the nearest hospital. It's down the boulevard to Henderson and turn right. You can't miss it.
He's not breathing.
Move over and give me some room. I don't hear nothing. He needs both compression and mouth to mouth. Hey, what are you waiting for? Either get us to the hospital or find a phone and get an ambulance. Now, you never say die.
Yes, he's dead.
What are we going to do, Frank?
Oh, for crying out loud, get help!
Do you trust me, Lenore?
Yes.
Will you do as I tell you without asking questions?
Oh, hey, what's the matter with you two?
The first thing we have to do is kill him.
Kill who?
This cab driver.
Is it necessary?
I don't believe he's the type who can be bribed.
Hey, are you people crazy?
You see anybody about?
No, the street seems deserted.
Hey, what do you want to do with that gun? Are you crazy? Everybody will hear the shot.
What happened to him?
This pistol has a silencer, my dear.
Oh. Well, I'm sure he's no great loss to anyone. But did we have To kill him?
Yes. Since I'm old Arthur's bodyguard as well as his personal secretary, this is the stroke of luck. It provided us with a weapon just when we would need one.
But what are we going to do right now, at this moment?
Well, both your late husband and our talkative cab driver are safely in the back seat. Hand me the cabbie's cap. Now, you get back in there with them.
Back in there?
What harm can they do you now? Up the street is a phone booth. I must make a telephone call.
To whom?
To someone I can trust.
Frank,
My dear, the stakes consist of the entire Arthur Drake fortune. You may be apprehensive and uncomfortable for the next 20 minutes, but it'll be worth it.
Yes?
Oh.
What so?
Is the guy in?
Which guy?
The pawnbroker.
I'm the pawnbroker.
No kidding. I never seen a lady pawnbroker before.
What did you have in mind?
Well, I got this ring.
Oh, everybody's got rings.
It's got a diamond in it.
Oh, all have diamonds. Where'd you get it?
Where'd I get it? What kind of a question is that?
It's a legitimate question.
What do you think? I bought it.
Would you happen to have the sales slip?
I bought this ring 20 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, I just remembered. I didn't buy it. Someone gave it to me as a present.
Excuse me.
Hey, where you going?
In the box.
Well, what for?
Well, I got more lights. I got to examine the ring, don't I? Police? This is Mrs. Molly Gordon. I got a shop on these tents. You know the ring we're supposed to keep an eye open for? It belonged to the cab driver got killed? Well, a fella just walked in with it.
Where'd you get the ring, Eddie?
I found it, Lieutenant Davis.
Where?
In my pocket.
How did it get into your pocket, Eddie?
Oh, gee, I don't know.
You don't have any idea at all.
You know me, Lieutenant. I get drunk.
Well, I
shouldn't, but I do. I get a few drinks in me.
Yeah, plus a few pills. Come on, the ring, Eddie.
Well, when I get into a certain state...
Don't stop now, Eddie.
That's all I know. I just get high and then...
And what, Eddie?
I just can't remember what I did.
Should we refresh your memory?
That'd be great.
You killed a cab driver named Joe Paulson.
What are you saying? Why would I kill him?
You took his cash plus the ring.
How did I kill him?
With a gun.
That's impossible. You know me, Lieutenant Davis. I never worked with a gun.
Until now.
I don't even have a gun.
Oh, yes, you do, Eddie. We found it in your apartment.
A gun? But how...
32. The gun that killed Paulson.
But I don't remember.
If you killed him when you were high, would you remember?
Well, no.
Well, that's it, Eddie. You got the ring and the gun.
Yeah, the ring and the gun.
Now, do you want to make a statement?
I don't remember killing him, Lieutenant, but if you've got all this evidence, I guess I did.
Lieutenant, that Joe Paulson case, it's getting very complicated.
Oh, no, it isn't, Sergeant Gomez.
Look, I was down to the taxi garage.
It's over, sir.
Well, how could it be over?
Sometimes you're lucky and you get something for nothing.
What are you talking about?
You get a case that solves itself.
Oh, and how in the world would
We've got the killer of Arthur Drake and the cabbie. It's Eddie Judson.
Eddie Judson? Oh, you can't be serious.
Look, he had the gun. He was trying to hawk the cabbie's ring.
Oh, no. I don't believe it.
He signed a statement.
You mean he confessed?
Well, he didn't.
Come on, Lieutenant.
When he gets into a kind of drunken high, you know.
Yeah, I know.
And in that state, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Even in that state, I don't believe Eddie Judson would kill anybody.
But the gun and the ring.
Solid evidence.
It's not his style.
Look, Al,
It's a quiet hustle as far as he's concerned. A little con game here and there, some quick flim-flam. If he's real hungry, he might shoplift.
Sure, all this is when he's himself, but he gets kind of high on booze and drugs, and he becomes a complete other personality.
He didn't do
Oh,
it.
come on, Al.
Lieutenant, like I say, I've been to the taxi garage. Things there don't hang together. Now, look, I'm going to drop a name on you.
Now, why don't you relax?
Arthur K. Drake.
Yeah? So what?
A woman, obviously Drake's wife, and a guy who fits the description of Drake's personal secretary were the last fares to ride in Joe Paulson's cab.
Which means what?
Things don't add up.
Why don't they? Joe Paulson was wearing a ring. This ring plus his cash was taken from him by some hood who killed him with a .32 caliber.
Well, maybe that's what it looks like.
The ring plus the murder gun are both in possession of an old friend of ours, Eddie Judson.
Eddie Judson is a harmless nut.
Would you forget it?
But don't you want to know what I
It's
found
a
out?
waste of time.
Oh, okay. But I don't believe you got a confession from Eddie.
You want to see it?
No. No, I want to see Eddie. How are they treating you, Eddie?
Oh, not bad, Sergeant. You know me, I get along with everybody. Hey, when are they going to hold my trial?
Eddie, did you kill that cab driver?
Yeah, well, sure.
Tell me how.
How? Yeah, well, I don't know.
Well, what do you mean you don't know?
I don't remember.
Then it's possible you didn't kill him.
Oh, no. That ain't possible at all. I killed him, all right.
If you don't remember, how can you be so sure?
They found a ring on me, didn't they?
Eddie, would you put your hand on the Bible and swear you killed that cabbie?
Everybody says I killed him. I mean, well, you fellas, you've always been good to me.
Could someone be trying to frame you?
Well, you guys wouldn't do that to me. I look on you as my friend.
No, I didn't mean cops. I mean someone else.
Well, Sergeant, I got no enemies. Why would anybody want to hang a frame on me?
Okay, Eddie. Okay. Mr. Hopkins?
Yes? Come in.
I'm a police detective. Here are my credentials.
Sergeant Albert Gomez. Won't you sit down, Sergeant? Now, how may I help you?
I would like to speak with Mr. Arthur Drake.
I'm sorry, Mr. Drake is out of town.
Oh. Well, perhaps Mrs. Drake could help me.
May I ask why?
I'm investigating a murder.
Oh, indeed. That sounds grim. How can Mrs. Drake be of assistance?
Suppose I discuss that with Mrs. Drake.
Certainly. Excuse me a moment. Lenore,
Yes, Frank?
a police detective about the cab driver.
I thought you had arranged that rather neatly. They do have a confession from the killer.
I don't know what this man wants.
Well, what does he say he wants?
He wants to talk to you.
All right. We shall give him that opportunity.
Please, be very careful.
Frank, I know how to talk to police officers. I know exactly how to handle him.
The web has been spun. Its purpose? Well, the spider weaves it to catch the unwary fly. But at this rather early point in our story, we have not yet established who is the spider and who is the fly. That is the general purpose of second acts. And I shall bring you this one in just a few moments. Money. Say what you like, but money is the great emancipator. Money emancipates you from so many petty worries. And a great deal of money emancipates you from practically any kind of care. Mrs. Arthur K. Drake, Lenore, was born to great wealth, and married into fantastic wealth. Wealth. It colors your outlook on life and gives you a certain attitude toward people. Would you like to know how Eleanor of Aquitaine or Catherine de' Medici spoke to their serfs and retainers? The next few minutes should prove a revelation.
You are Sergeant Gomez of the police.
Yes, Mrs. Drake?
My husband was instrumental in choosing your Commissioner Sellers.
Salters, ma'am.
Well, whatever. Now, what is it you require of me?
Some information.
What information could I possibly have for the police?
Several nights ago, a cab driver was murdered.
Well, they're a surly lot, as you well know. His bad manners may have angered someone beyond all endurance.
You, your husband, and another gentleman, Mr. Frank Hopkins, rode in that man's cab just before he was killed.
That's impossible.
Are you saying you did not ride in a cab driven by Joseph Paulson on the night of...
I don't ride in cabs. I despise them. We always use our own motor car.
I see. Well, I should like to speak with Mr. Drake.
That would not be convenient at this time.
I'm told he's out of town. When is he expected back?
I was not aware that Mr. Drake is accountable to the police. Are you finished here?
Not quite. Good day. I know my way out.
One moment, please. How much money do you make?
It's a matter of public record. You could look it up.
How would you like to leave the police force?
I never thought about that.
And work for me?
In what capacity?
A confidential, intimate capacity.
How would Mr. Drake like that?
No, we needn't concern ourselves about Mr. Drake.
And why not?
Whatever you're making now, I'll double it.
I don't think so.
Isn't the offer attractive enough?
Oh, it's very attractive. But, now I know who you remind me of.
Yes?
Pharaoh's daughter.
Really?
A legend says that Pharaoh's daughter became enamored.
Enamored? An unusual word for a police officer.
Some of us are fairly well educated. She fell for, does that make you see it more clearly? A Hebrew slave. She summoned him to her tent. And after he left, he was immediately speared to death.
How exciting.
Thank you for your most generous and exciting offer. Will you notify us when Mr. Drake returns?
Oh, certainly.
As I said, I know my way out.
Lenore, why did you talk to him like that?
He amused me.
You shouldn't have.
I thought you told me everything would go smoothly.
Why did you deny we were in that cab?
Well, it seemed like the smart thing to do.
Who could have told him that? The doorman. The doorman at Luigi's restaurant.
Frank, will we have to kill him, too?
Lenore, we cannot depopulate the city. Yes? This is Mr. Hopkins. Now, I'll speak with Mr. Townsend. Yes, Mr. Townsend, Mr. Drake was called out of town on a sudden emergency. But he authorized me to tell you to go ahead with the merger. Thank you. Goodbye. It worked. We can keep doing this.
For how long?
Indefinitely. Arthur always tried to pose as a man of mystery. Well, he's going to become more and more mysterious as time goes on. I just wish...
What do you wish?
I wish you hadn't irritated that detective.
Well, if he bothers you, kill him.
Lenore, you just don't go around killing people.
The daughters of Pharaoh do.
What are you talking about?
You may have to. He may become very, very bothersome.
But why don't we wait and see?
I would do it now. He will pry and probe, disturb the dust.
But you have no way of knowing that he intends to.
I have a woman's way of knowing, Frank. These things are best done early.
I'll just get Davis to move on this. I'll get the evidence and just dump it into his fat lap. Hello? Hello, is Jim there? Yes, Jim. He was the doorman at Luigi's restaurant? Yeah. Yeah, well, I want to talk to him. What do you mean? Is that a fact? No, never mind. Thank you. Well, what do you know about that?
Well, I don't know why I should be impressed.
The doorman, Lieutenant, the doorman at Luigi's. He said to me that he remembered putting Mr. Drake, Mrs. Drake, and this Mr. Hopkins into a cab that night.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I got to see Mr. Drake.
You went to see Arthur Drake?
Mr. Drake is an ordinary citizen.
Look, a guy with $250 million, give or take, is not an ordinary citizen.
I was under the impression that this was a democracy.
Well, it is and it isn't.
Anyhow, he wasn't in.
Huh, that's a relief.
I spoke to the wife.
So what did she say?
She said she wanted me to become her boyfriend.
Oh, don't go flaky on me, Al.
What she said that I found interesting was that they hadn't taken a cab that night.
All right, so if she said that, then it's true.
But it can't be true.
Why not?
Because that would contradict the testimony of the doorman, Jim Perry. Jim told me he put them in a cab.
Well, he might have been wrong.
So I called back there this afternoon, and guess what? He's gone.
What do you mean, gone?
He took off.
To where?
I don't know. He told Luigi he came into some money and could afford to quit.
So why couldn't that be the truth?
I called his rooming house, and the landlady said he left, like that, and no forwarding address. You want to tell me this is all coincidence?
Al, my boy, all this messing around with the Drakes can only embarrass you.
But I'm investigating a murder.
What murder?
The murder of cab driver Joseph Paulson.
The case is closed. We already have the murderer.
I don't believe it.
Sergeant, what's gotten into you?
Do you really and truly and sincerely believe that poor Eddie Judson is the killer?
Yeah.
Why? Why should Mrs. Drake deny that she and her husband and this other guy were in that cab when Jim, the doorman, told me otherwise?
Well, does all this matter? Look, I got an assignment for you.
Now, Lieutenant, give me a little more time on this case.
What case? There is no case.
All right, but be advised. I'll work it on my spare time.
Oh, Al, why don't you let well enough alone?
No, Mr. Drake does not approve of that acquisition. Well, not at this time. Oh, yes, he will certainly let you know. Goodbye. Who else is on the line, Norton? Oh, very well. Put him on. Yes, what did you say your name was? Oh, yes. No, Mr. Drake has a policy about publicity. He shuns it completely. Under no conditions would he agree to an interview. Well, sir, there's no law that compels him to, is there? Good day.
Yes, Frank, you're doing very nicely.
He did die at the right time, didn't he?
Considering that he intended to divorce me and fire you,
He had no intention of firing me.
he would have found out about those bonds sooner or later.
Why talk about that now?
Have you arranged for my little matter?
Lenore, are you sure that...
What is the point in having power if you can't use it?
Well, power is to decide the fate of a company, an industry, perhaps the economy of the nation. But what you want is just some personal thrill.
That's what power is to everybody. Personal thrills. It all depends on what thrills you. I want that detective killed. And it's more than a whim. He's dangerous.
Well, if I can't convince you...
I'd like to give him another chance.
I wish you would.
Oh, no. You see, Pharaoh's daughter has her slave killed after he leaves her tent.
What are you doing?
I'm calling Sergeant Albert Gomez to give him another invitation.
Hello?
Is this Sergeant Gomez?
Yes?
This is Pharaoh's daughter.
Well, hi.
The job is still open.
Really?
I thought we might even triple your salary.
I'm afraid I'll just have to refuse.
Why?
There's no future in it.
On the contrary, it's a beautiful future.
It's not quite the one I had in mind.
Well, no harm in asking.
By the way, is Mr. Drake back in town?
No.
I'll keep trying. Goodbye, Mrs. Drake.
Why did you do that?
It amused me.
You did it because you want to be in a position where we have no choice but to kill him.
That's possible.
I can put off reporters. I can put off clients. I can say Mr. Drake is indisposed, but I can't keep stalling the police. Eventually, I will have to produce Mr. Drake, and I can't do that.
Sergeant Albert Gomez is your problem. He's the only curious policeman. Get rid of him.
Just like that.
I'm sure you can devise something plausible.
I'll have to.
Oh, hi, Sergeant. Oh, hello, Terry. Fill her up, huh? Yeah. How's the detective business, Albert?
It's like everything else.
Yeah, well... Ow! Ow!
What's the matter, Jerry?
Across the street, them guys with masks in Lou's grocery store. It's a stick-up.
Jerry, run inside your office, phone the precinct, quick. Officer needs help. Armed robbery in progress.
Yeah, I got you. Be careful, Al.
Halt! Halt! I'm a police officer!
Al! Al! No! No! I seen them guys, Lieutenant. 2 or 3 maybe in Lou's grocery. They was holding up the joint.
All right, what'd they look like?
Well, they were wearing masks. Al said to call you as he stepped out of the car, and all of a sudden they start shooting at him as if,
Well, as if what?
I don't know. It might sound crazy.
Just tell me.
As if they were waiting for him.
Wait. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, like they were waiting for him because he no sooner stepped out of his car when it seems like they shoot from all over.
What do you mean from all over? You said the stick-up guys were in the grocery across the street.
Yeah, might have been my imagination, but it seemed to me the bullets was coming from every which way, you know what I mean?
No.
Like, they were waiting for him.
Why would anybody be waiting for him?
I don't know. It looked like he'd been set up.
Why would anybody want to set up Al Gomez?
I said I don't know. I just say that's how it looked.
You know what I say? I say you've been watching too many movies.
But even as he says it, a tiny ache of doubt begins to gnaw at Lieutenant Davis. First, there was a holdup and a killing of a cab driver, which Sergeant Gomez insisted was not really a holdup. Now, a holdup of a grocery store in which Sergeant Gomez is killed and might not be a holdup either. The lieutenant is a hard man to convince, but once you get him in motion, well, that's the concern of Act 3, when I return in just a moment. The habits of a lifetime. How little we realize that they hold us in virtual servitude. For an entire career, Detective Lieutenant Davis has been strictly a book officer. Go by the evidence. Be guided by what exists, not by what might. The ultimate conservative, you could call him. Completely relaxed, comfortable, portly. But now, something bothers him. He's not sure what.
Lieutenant Davis. Oh? Yeah, what does he want? Okay, I'll go over there. As if I don't have enough trouble.
Oh, thanks, Lieutenant. Nice of you to come by.
Now, what do you want to see me about, Eddie?
It's awful about Sergeant Gomez, huh?
Yeah.
I heard it on the radio. I keep remembering what he told me.
About what?
He said to me, Eddie, would you swear on a Bible that you really killed that cab driver?
Well, what about it?
Well, you know, Lieutenant Davis, when a friend of yours is killed or dies, you kind of feel very close to God.
And?
Well, I couldn't put my hand on a Bible and swear that I killed that cab driver.
Eddie, you mean you want to change your story?
I don't want to make it inconvenient for you, Lieutenant. There isn't a person I admire more than you.
Come on, get to the point, Eddie.
A friend of mine was in to see me.
Who?
I'm not a pigeon, Lieutenant. That's something I never done. And she says to me, Eddie, how could you have killed that cabbie when you were with me?
You mean you got an alibi?
Well, Not exactly.
What do you mean, not exactly?
If she's got to take the stand to clear me, the DA is going to check her out. And you see, she's on the lam.
Yeah, but if she can put you in the clear,
I told her I got friends on the cops. We are friends, ain't we, Lieutenant?
Well, sure.
I mean, there's nothing personal in this. We need each other, so I figure you can get me clear as long as I'm innocent.
Oh, Eddie, what am I going to do with you?
And so since I found out I didn't do it, I've been trying to think. Maybe Sergeant Gomez was right. Maybe I am being framed.
All right, Eddie. I'll look into it.
Lieutenant, we've already spoken to a police officer.
Only unfortunately, he's been killed, Mrs. Drake.
Oh, really?
The other night, trying to prevent a holdup.
Oh, how awful. Oh, Frank, that nice young detective, what was his name again? It had an ethnic ring to it.
Gomez.
Oh, yes.
I'll have to make sure I have everything right. Now, you say you didn't ride in Joe Paulson's cab?
We rode in no one's cab.
That's a fact, Mrs. Drake?
Oh, yes.
And Mr. Drake could corroborate it if he was here.
Well, of course.
But he's out of town.
Yes.
Is he expected back shortly?
Well, one never knows with Mr. Drake.
Well, just for the sake of the record, do you suppose Mr. Drake could send us a deposition?
A deposition to what effect?
Well, just a signed statement saying that he either did or didn't ride as a passenger in Joe Paulson's cab, or any taxi cab on the night of October 28th.
Oh, that's easily accomplished.
Is there anything else we can do for you?
No, I don't think so, Mrs. Drake. I'm afraid the police have taken up too much of your time as it is.
It's sure nice of you to get me out of jail for a breath of fresh air, Lieutenant.
We're here on business, Eddie. I want you to think.
About what?
Here. Right under this lamppost is where Joe Paulson was killed.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember being here that night?
I told you, I got on one of them highs. I don't remember a thing.
Eddie, that's not good enough. You gotta remember.
Please, Lieutenant.
If you killed him here. And if you want me to go out on a limb for you, you'll have to cooperate. Otherwise, it's the rest of your life in jail. You're going to remember, Eddie, everything about that night.
I'll try. Honest, I will. I was over to her apartment.
Yeah, where's that?
I told you, she's on a lamb. I'm not a rat.
Where's the apartment?
It's around here, but don't ask me exactly where. I'll stay in jail first.
Come on, Eddie, come on.
She's one of them college kids. We're up in her pad. Turning on pretty good. I guess she goes for older guys and kind of her old man. He never even spent any time with her.
Eddie, tell me what happened right here.
Yeah, right here. I'm trying to hold on to it, Lieutenant. I'm trying to capture it. Yeah, well, we were sailing pretty high, she and I, and there was a shot. We hear a shot.
Pistol shot?
A shot, and she says, "Get out of here, Eddie. Don't get mixed up." And she pushes me out of the pad.
Yeah. And, Eddie?
It's kind of hazy. I'd had too much. I remember walking down the street, and there was this cab near the curb, and I says to myself, "Oh, maybe I better take it home in my condition," and a guy says...
A guy? Who?
A guy says, "Excuse me, sir, did you drop this ring?"
Who was he?
I don't remember. It's all so mixed up.
So for absolutely no reason, somebody gives you a ring and then takes you home.
Yeah. I think that's how it happened.
Why, Eddie?
So they could hang the frame on me. Somebody said, "Don't you worry about a thing, Mr.
Mr. who?
It's like Simpkins. No, Hopkins.
Hopkins?
Yeah.
Okay, Eddie. Time to go home.
Oh, you mean you're taking me back to jail?
For just a little while, Eddie. I hope. You the dispatcher?
Yeah, but we don't need no driver.
Police. This the garage Joe Paulson drove out of?
Yeah. It's funny, the cop will come by a couple of days ago to talk to me about poor Joe. Well, I read where he gets killed in the stick-up, too.
Joe Paulson. What do you know about him?
Oh, Joe's kind of a regular guy. Family man.
The night he was killed.
Well, what can I tell you? Only what I told the other cop. According to a strip ticket, he picks up a fare at Sheridan and Madison.
Sheridan and Madison.
He's hit a cab line there every night. That's for Luigi's restaurant, you know.
Okay, so he picks up his fare. Where does he go?
87 Barclay.
87 Barclay. I was just there. That's where they live.
Yeah? Who?
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, but he never got there.
How do you know?
Because of what it said on his trip sheet. He makes the pickup at 10:30, right?
You're telling it.
From Luigi's to 87 Barclay is a good half an hour. Even late at night with no traffic.
So?
The cops, you guys, you say he was killed at 10:45 or thereabouts. And he's found at 499 Sheridan, just not quite halfway.
You got that trip sheet?
You know I got it. Law says we got to keep him at least a year. They're all filed away in this cabinet. I remember his by heart on account of what happened.
That was his last fare. So the thing had to happen while they were still in the cab.
Hey, that's funny.
What's funny?
The trip sheet. It's gone.
How can it be gone?
Well, it ain't here.
Yeah, sure. That figures.
Well, what are you saying? Why does it figure? Why would anybody want to steal a trip sheet?
Because that trip sheet is worth maybe $250 million.
Oh, hi, Lieutenant Davis.
Eddie, you want to get the people who killed Sergeant Gomez?
I'd do anything for Sergeant Gomez.
Okay, I've been through it all with the commissioner and everybody. We have evidence, but it doesn't exist. A witness who disappears. A taxicab driver's trip sheet that's missing. A deposition with a signature that might or might not be a forgery. The experts can't agree.
Oh, them guys never can.
So all we have is you, Eddie. And I want you to make a phone call. You're going to speak to a Mrs. Arthur Drake.
Who?
Mrs. Arthur Drake.
The wife of that billionaire big shot?
Yeah.
Why do you want me to talk to her?
Because, Eddie, you were framed to cover up the murder of Joe Paulson. And he was killed to cover up what I can only figure out is another murder. That's why nobody's seen him.
Arthur Drake. That's Judy's old man.
Eddie. Judy Drake?
Now, wait, she's really a sweet kid, Lieutenant. Look, wait a minute. My head is clear. It's coming back to me, clear as a bell. Drake. Oh, man, that's the broom that sweeps the cobwebs clean. Now, listen, I ran out of Judy's pad. Down the street, there's a cab. A guy stops me. He says, "Hey, you dropped your ring. You're sick? Let me take you home."
Yeah.
I says, "I'll take that cab." He says, "You can't. It's taken." And he's right. I look inside. 2 guys are asleep on the back seat. One of them is Mr. Drake.
Asleep or dead?
I don't know. I know they're on the back seat.
Are you sure one of them's Mr. Drake?
I'm positive.
How?
Because I just seen his picture in Judy's place. That gray hair, the white mustache. I'd know him anywhere.
Okay, Eddie, you have to work for us now.
Me? Work for the cops?
Yeah. And here's what you have to do.
Well, Mr. Judson, you said on the telephone that you were a witness to a certain event.
Yeah, I was.
Please, be seated.
Oh, thank you.
And, continue.
Has the gentleman arrived, Frank?
Yes, he's about to begin.
Oh, please, don't let me interrupt.
Well, about 10 to 11 on the night of October 28th, I turned the corner onto Sheridan near Desmond, and I seen his cab with a bunch of people around it. So many at that hour of the night ain't usual for the neighborhood.
Yes, continue, Mr. Judson.
Well, I was supposed to be the one who killed the guy that drove that cab.
Haven't you been in jail?
So I've been let go. The DA says he don't have a case against me.
But the gun, the ring.
Circumstantial evidence. But I seen the cabbie dead on the back seat. And also Mr. Drake. And you folks standing around.
Oh, this is a ridiculous accusation.
Who would believe it?
Okay, you got rid of the cabbie's trip sheet. You bought off the doorman at Luigi's, but you can't take care of the whole restaurant. People know you were there. How did you get home?
Benjamin, my regular chauffeur, drove us.
Now, you bought him off, too, plus the hoods who knocked off Albert Gomez. But it's no good.
Do you wish to be bought off, too?
Soon you'll be buying off the whole world. It won't help.
you're going to have to produce old Mr. Drake. And you can't do it.
How much do you want?
Nothing. I just think you better give yourselves up.
He's mad.
This gentleman is very dangerous.
Kill him.
What a Pharaoh's daughter you would have made.
Evidently, he's seen through everything. There's no other way.
Oh, yes. There is another way.
It's that police lieutenant.
Lieutenant Davis?
That's right. And I think we got it all down. You know, Mrs. Drake, the other way would have been for you to laugh at him. Deny everything. But I guess it takes more to being a real Pharaoh's daughter than just being born rich. Oh, they don't make 'em like they used to anymore.
Even then, bravado, true bravado, could have saved them. But the plot was too far-flung. Too many people, too many conflicting interests. And, of course, Lenore claimed she had fallen under Frank's malignant influence. And he made exactly the same counterclaim. Thieves, as you know, must always fall out. But we shall stick together, always. And I shall return in just a few moments. There are those who feel it's their privilege to rule the earth and everyone on it. Ancient kings and even modern dictators have held the absolute power of life and death. But their success depends on how judiciously and cleverly they do it. Our cast included Jack Grimes, Ian Martin, Joan Shea, Nat Polan, and Jordan Charney. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Listerine lozenges. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall, your guide through the macabre maze of the occult. Love, hatred, and revenge are accepted by us as part of our daily lives. But those who claim to know the spirit world assure us that these emotions don't necessarily die with the death of a mortal, but are sometimes carried over into the hereafter. Our tale deals with love, hatred, and a revenge that reached from beyond the grave and made a mockery of the marriage vow till death do us part.
Honestly, Jack, do you think Vinny will come along with us on our honeymoon, too?
Now, Anne, don't talk like a fool. Vinny is dead. Forget him.
He won't let us. Your dear, dead twin brother just won't let us alone, and it doesn't seem to bother you any more than it did when he was alive and tagged along on all our dates. Jack, I can't live with a ghost.
All right, Anne. What do you want me to do? Kill him? You know as well as I that Vinny's already dead.
Just make him stay that way, Jack. Just make Vinny stay dead.
Our mystery drama, An Identical Murder, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Murray Burnett and stars William Redfield and Elliot Reed. I'll be back shortly with Act One. That thin line between love and hate has been walked by tellers of tales ever since tales have been told. For other storytellers, the line between life and death became a thoroughfare on which they balanced fascinating tales of terror. Today, we cross both lines, love and hate, life and death, as our path leads us to the ultimate unknown terror. Our guide along this path is a man named Harry Carlson, who's more experienced climbing mountains than dealing with the unknown.
Let's set the record straight from the start. I'm not a man who sees things. I'm a guy with both feet on the ground, with my head on straight. Darn well better be, because my hobby is mountain climbing. And the icy face of a mountain is no place for a guy with jumpy nerves. The funny thing about what I have to tell you is that this whole bizarre adventure started with a climb. A climb I made with the Benton twins. I remember the three of us sitting in the warm tap room of the Regenhof, talking about the climb.
Harry, the map shows we shouldn't have too much trouble after we reach this point, about halfway up the north face.
Right, Benny? The tough part should come when we leave the trail.
I'm Jack. He's Benny. You keep mixing us up.
Wouldn't you think I'd be able to tell you apart after the last 4 years?
Well, Harry, why should you be different than everyone else? People have been calling Jack, Vinny, and me Jack ever since I can remember.
Well, I'd love to talk more with you guys about people mistaking you for one another, but I think we're prepared for tomorrow's climb, and I'd better hit the sack.
I'm just a lonely young lady looking for a date. Anyone interested?
And what are you doing in Switzerland? Annie, darling, listen, pay no attention to my rude twin brother. I am delighted you're here, Anne.
Vinny. And I know you're Vinny because Jack always says my brother, and you say my twin brother.
And since you're such an observant minx, come here and put your arms around me, and I'll show you just how glad I am to see you.
You've made yourself a dear. Hey, my ribs, Jack. Leave me my ribs. I'll need them for the slopes tomorrow.
Oh, what's this about slopes? I don't know how you got here, but now that you're here, there'll be no skiing. You're climbing with us tomorrow.
Please don't take this personally, but I have no head for heights. I'm all right on skis, but climbing is out.
If everyone knew their own limitations, there'd be a lot fewer accidents. Well, good night. We'll meet here tomorrow bright and early.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea for all of us. Oh, what do you say, Jack?
If you don't mind, Vinny, there's something I want to discuss with Jack.
Oh? Private?
Sort of.
Well, now, Anne, you ought to know by now that Jack and I have no secrets from each other. He'll only tell me anyway.
Perhaps, Vinny, that's exactly what I want. Oh, it's beautiful up here, Jack. Just beautiful.
And so are you.
Jack, please stop kissing me or I'll want to elope tonight.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
Vinny.
Oh.
From the conversation back in the tap room, I gather you hadn't told him about us yet.
That's right.
Are you going to tell him?
You know I am. It's just... Well, you know how Vinny feels about you, and he is my twin brother.
And don't I know it?
What's that supposed to mean?
That I love you, not Vinny. That I want to live with you, not Vinny.
And?
That it may be hard for even me to tell you apart physically, but there's a world of difference between you. I'm in love with you, Jack. And Vinny had better be told, and soon.
So that's why you've come. You traveled 4,000 miles to pick a fight.
Oh, not really. My boss sent me to Paris to check on some designs, and I was so close I wanted to see you. And I was right. You still hadn't told Vinny about us.
And it isn't easy. Vinny loves you, too.
But it's you I'm marrying.
You really don't understand how close Vinny and I are. It's something... Well, being twins... I can't explain it.
That's been the story of our entire courtship. Wherever we went, there went Vinny also. Sometimes I felt as if I was getting engaged to two men.
You never told me you felt this way.
I've been thinking this way for a long time, and I'm desperate.
An ultimatum?
No. I'm too much in love with you, Jack, to give you ultimatums. All I want to know is, am I engaged to two men? If I am, tell me, and I'll see whether I want to be. But tell me, or tell him.
Vinny, I have something to tell you.
Oh.
It's about Anne, isn't it? I should have guessed you'd know.
Mm-hmm.
We've always been able to read each other's thoughts. So, aren't you going to congratulate me?
Well, you've just lost me.
I knew it was about Anne, but where did the, congratulations come in? Anne and I are going to be married. You dirty double crossed!
Vinny, what do you do? Behind my back, Vinny! Stop it! It's going to kill you! I'm going to kill you! I will kill you! Okay. I'll kill you! Okay, I'm not going to stand here and let you beat me up! You dirty! Now are you going to listen to me? Or do I have to pound your head against the floor?
Okay, Jack. Okay, Jack, let me up. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I blew my top.
Vinny, what happened to you?
I honestly don't know, Jack. For a minute, I really wanted to kill you.
You almost did. Now calm down and let's talk about my marriage.
No, the only talking I'm going to do is to tell you how sorry I am. I'll make it up to you, Jack. And I'll prove it with my wedding gift.
How you doing, fellas? We're okay, Harry. Why don't you let Jack speak for himself, Vinny? There you go again, Harry. I am Jack, and I'm Vinny. And I'm doing okay, too. How far are we from the summit? I'll keep you straight somehow. Jack's the low man on the line, and Vinny, you're next, right? Right. How far from the summit? Not too far. A couple 100 feet or so. Uh-oh. Trouble? Yeah, a little. Oh, what is it? There's a pretty easy path to the summit, but to get there, it looks like a tough cover right in front of me. How tough? I don't know. But I don't want to get you guys started on it until I do a little more exploring. Well, how long do you think it'll take? Oh, not too long. I don't want to untie my rope. You guys be all right? We'll be fine. Hey, the wind seems to be getting stronger. Yeah, it is. And a storm can be real tough. Maybe we have to forget the summit and start back down, huh? No, let's give it a try, Harry. Go and take a look at the traverse. Okay. Well, watch yourself. Vinny, you hang on to my rope. All right. I'll try on again when I return. Hey, that wind's really rising. You okay, Jack? Fine, Ben. How about you? Well, I'd like it better if we were a little closer together. Can you come up a few steps? Why not? Hang on to the rope. Right. Hey, Ben, don't let the rope go slack. I'm having trouble. I'm slipping. What's that? I can't hear you. Ben, I can't get a foothold. I'm slipping. The rope, Vinny.
I was almost across the traverse when I heard the scream, then the slide. My stomach told me what had happened. I looked, and I saw the one man clinging desperately to the face of the mountain, the empty rope dangling from his waist. Hang on! I'm coming to get you! Hang on!
I couldn't help it. I tried, but he was gone before I could get the rope around me to hold him.
Don't think about it, Vinny. Just hang on till I reach you.
I'm not Vinny. I'm Jack.
What? Wasn't Jack below you? I could have sworn that Vinny was where you...
Vinny's gone. Dead. And I'll be following him unless you get to me. You can call me anything you want, but whatever you call me, the fact remains that I'm Jack. And Vinny's at the bottom of the mountain.
I dreaded going back to the Rheingehof. I didn't know which I feared most. Losing a man from my team, or having to tell Ann Slater that Vinny had plunged to his death. Fortunately, Jack spared me the latter ordeal. But I was put in the middle of a strange and painful scene.
The fault was mine, Ann. All mine. Vinny called to me and I pulled on the rope, but it slipped, and then he was gone. I'll never forgive myself. Never.
That's the wrong way to think.
I haven't heard Ann say it's wrong. In fact, I haven't heard Ann say anything since we came back.
I don't know what to say. I'm too shocked.
Well, that's understandable. Maybe we ought to get a doctor.
Oh, no, thanks, Vinny. What am I saying? I called you Vinny.
Oh, of course. Vinny is on your mind, and...
Oh, no, Jack, don't. Don't hold me. I just want to be alone.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'll see you in the morning.
It looks as though it's going to be a difficult situation for you, Jack.
She'll get over it. She has to. Because she's a girl I love. And I'm going to marry.
A few months passed. I expected to read the announcement of the wedding between Jack Benton and Ann Slater, but all I heard was that they were seen around town together and no date had been set. Until one day at my office, I looked up and Ann Slater stood there. Only she wasn't the vivacious, laughing girl I remembered, but a frightened, confused woman on the razor edge of a breakdown.
I'm sorry, Harry. Really sorry. I shouldn't have come, but Oh, you don't think I'm crazy, do you?
No, Ann, sit down. Let me get you a drink.
You were there. You're the only one I could think of who might be able to help.
Brandy, coffee.
He's dead, isn't he? You were there.
Now, Ann, try to get hold of yourself. What is it?
That's what Jack keeps telling me. He says it's all in my mind, but I know it isn't. It isn't.
And why don't you start somewhere and explain so that I can understand?
It's Jack. And Vinny.
Vinny?
You know how close Jack and Vinny were, but what you couldn't know is that all the time Jack and I were dating, Vinny was along.
What does that have to do with this?
Heaven help me, but I think we still are. I think we still are a threesome.
According to medical science, identical twins have the same heartbeat, the same skin, hair tones, and if you took a voice print, you would find that although the voice might vary in pitch and timbre, they would follow a somewhat similar pattern. The question is, would a woman be able to tell the difference between identical twins if she loved one of them? I'll return shortly with Act 2. Two's company, and three's a crowd. But I'm puzzled about which kind of a third party on a date is more disturbing. A dull and insensitive bore who refuses to take any hints about leaving, or an unseen but definitely felt presence. In other words, a ghost. Ann Slater is trying to explain how she feels about this ghostly third party as we continue with our strange tale.
I feel so disloyal. You must remember I'm the one who's supposed to help Jack forget about his brother's unfortunate accident. And it seems I just keep reminding him of it instead.
Man, you still haven't made it clear to me just why.
Wherever we go, Vinny's with us.
Well, that's not possible. Vinny's dead.
I know that, but just listen. Last night, we went to the pump room for dinner.
Good evening, monsieur, madame. I have your table over here. As you see, monsieur, it's set for 4, but I'll have the busboy remove 2 place settings, and you will have more room.
Oh, thank you, Captain. I appreciate that.
And, monsieur, may I recommend our special salad? They're all on the table up front. You may serve yourself.
Thank you. Merci.
And then the strangest thing happened. Jack and I sat at the table, and you must believe me, we saw the busboy clear away the other 2 place settings. We went to the salad table. And when we came back, there was a 3rd setting.
Well, that's easily accounted for. Maybe another busboy started to set up the table for 4.
Yes? Then tell me how you account for the fact that the 3rd place had a salad plate heaped with Caesar salad.
Caesar salad? I remember, that's Vinny's favorite. Well, maybe Jack...
We were together at the salad table every minute, and we came back together.
What did Jack say?
What he always says when this happens. Forget it.
Then he isn't as concerned about this as you are.
That's another thing that's bothering me. He's concerned. I know he's concerned, but he won't admit it. Do you think he's trying to act as if everything were normal so as not to upset me?
Well, now, don't you think that's a strong possibility?
But there are other possibilities.
I don't know what you mean.
I hope you will when I tell you what happened a week ago at an amusement park. Oh, look, Jack. Cotton candy. I haven't had cotton candy in years.
Well, then you'll have a big, giant portion.
Uh-oh, no. It's too fattening. Just a small one will be fine.
No, you'll see.
Here you are, darling.
Oh, Thank you, Jack.
Oh, I wish I could make your eyes sparkle and your lips smile that way when I'm not bringing you cotton candy.
Delicious, but sticky.
Anne? Did you hear what I said? Anne?
I'm sorry.
Oh, what's wrong? Why can't I make you happy the way I used to?
It's my fault. I'm all mixed up.
About us?
About us and Vinny. And
Look, Vinny's dead. We just have to forget him.
he won't let us. He just won't, and you don't seem to understand. Sometimes I think your voice sounds just like Vinny's. That maybe I've mistaken you for... Oh, forgive me, Jack. I just don't know what I'm saying.
It's all right. Now, look, I've known a lot of girls. You know that. But you're the one I want to marry, not just for your looks, but for your wonderful sweetness and sensitivity. I know how you must have felt about Vinny always tagging along. It was only natural that when you heard he died, at first you... Well, I suppose you were glad.
No.
Be honest with yourself. Only at first. You were glad that he was out of the way. And because you're feeling guilty about it, you're letting that feeling lead you into imagining all sorts of ridiculous things.
You think that could be the explanation?
Oh, darling, I'm sure of it. Now, look, let's just forget all about Vinny and enjoy ourselves. Which do you want to try? The slide or the shoot-the-shoot?
Your choice, Jack.
You wait right here. I'll get the ticket.
But, Jack, I want to... Jack, come back a minute. No, I won't listen. I heard Sweet Sue, just as if Jack were right beside me. But how could that be if he was off buying tickets? I heard it.
All right, Anne. All right. Now, you thought you heard it.
Oh, no one believes me.
I'm not sure what it is you want me to believe, Anne.
You were also there when it happened, on the mountain. You would know definitely which one of them fell.
I heard the shouts, but I didn't actually see.
There's one way we could be sure. One way there'd be no doubt at all.
How?
Fingerprints. If the body could be recovered.
No chance. Not at least until the spring thaws. But, Anne, that still wouldn't explain the strange happenings.
Maybe not. But can't you see that I'm terrified I'm marrying the wrong man? If I knew which one had died on the mountain, at least I'd be sure about the man I'm supposed to marry. I'm coming. Jack,
Hi.
didn't you get my note?
Oh, you bet I did. That's why I'm here. All right, now, what's this about your taking a trip?
I said it in the note. I just have to get away for a while and think.
Where are you going?
I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to know.
Anne, what's happened to us?
That's what I'm going to go and try and figure out.
Look, you're not going.
What?
I mean it, not without me. I love you. I love you more than life itself.
Jack, that's very sweet. But if you do love me, you're going to have to let me get away for a short while to get my head straight.
Why, what have I done to you?
I'm afraid I've done it to myself, Jack. It's not you.
All right, well, look, may I have a cup of coffee?
It will have to be instant because I don't want to miss my plane.
Okay, instant.
Lucky I left the kettle out. I put most of my other pots and pans away.
Look, if it's too much trouble, don't bother.
It will only take a minute. No. Oh, no. Please, God, no.
Anne, what is it? What's the matter?
You've been sitting in that chair all the time, haven't you?
Yes, of course.
I mean, you didn't come into the kitchen, did you?
Oh, darling, I told you I've been here. Now, Anne, what is it? What happened?
Nothing. I just got frightened.
Darling, come on, tell me.
I thought I heard you whistling Sweet Sue.
You thought, sweets? Well, why should that get you so upset? As a matter of fact, I was.
No, but I heard it close up in the kitchen with me.
Oh, you see, I'm worried about your being alone.
The kettle. I'll get your coffee.
All right. Look, at least let me drive you to the airport, will you?
Please forgive me, but I have to finish packing. Here's your coffee.
All right. What about the airport?
Let me think about it while I pack.
3 valises? How long are you thinking of staying?
Until I feel I can handle the situation. You can close the one on the love seat.
All right. Is it all right if I put my coffee on the night table?
Be my guest.
Your guest. I'd rather be your husband. Oh, love. When are we going to get married?
I always forget my toothbrush. No, there it is.
Look, Anne, did you hear my question?
I heard.
Well?
Let's go back into the living room.
All right. What about the other valise?
I'll leave it. I may have some last-minute things.
Now what?
On the table. Right there, on the table.
What? You mean the coffee cup sitting there?
And the lighted cigarette. I don't smoke. And you haven't lit a cigarette since you came in. Now, I know I brought only 1 cup in from the kitchen, and you left it on the night table in the bedroom, so how can you...
Now, Anne, calm down, please.
Now you know why I'm going away. And you also know why I may never come back. I just can't go on like this, Jack. I can't.
Harry, you know where she went, and you're going to tell me.
I have no idea where Ann is.
I tell you, I've got to find her.
Now, Jack, I'm not much on giving advice, but Ann's a big girl. I imagine if she wanted you to know where she was, she'd let you know.
Harry, tell me this. Did you and Ann talk about that day on the mountain?
I've already told you. I think you should ask Ann about our conversation.
Oh.
Now, look, Jack, I got a lot of work to do, so if you don't mind...
Yeah, I get it. You're kicking me out, aren't you, Harry?
Now, please, Jack, What's that? Who's... I was looking at you, and suddenly I heard...
Your phone, Harry.
Huh? Oh, here, excuse me. Hello? What? Well, how did it happen? Where is she?
It's Ann. What's happened?
Hold it, Jack. Skiing accident. I see. Yes, I'll take care of it.
Oh, no, it was about Ann, wasn't it?
Yes. She's in a skiing accident, but she's all right. She asked the hospital to call me.
All right. What hospital? Where?
Jack, she called me.
Harry, it was sweet of you to come. They told me I should be out in a few days.
Well, what happened? Jack has told me so many times you're an expert skier.
What happened really had nothing to do with skiing. It was eerie. I was all alone at the top of the run. It was a beautiful day. And I was just about ready to push off when I heard... I looked around, but I was alone, and then I heard someone whistling. I panicked. I dug my poles in and took off. But the sounds followed me. I knew I was going too fast, but I just wanted to get away from the sound. I wanted to go faster than all those awful sounds. But I couldn't. And then, well, I never even saw the tree I hit.
Mm-hmm. And I have something to tell you. When that call came from the hospital, Jack was with me in my office. He knows about your accident.
Oh, well, I don't suppose I could have kept it a secret.
Ann, are you all right? I got here as fast as I could. I should never have let you go alone. Hello, Harry. Ann, please. Are you all right?
Jack, I will be in a few days.
Oh.
The doctor says it isn't serious, just a mild concussion. But, Jack, you shouldn't have come.
Oh, that's where you're wrong. Not only am I here, but I'm going to stay until you get well, and then we're going to get married immediately.
Jack, don't you understand that the reason I went away was because I wasn't sure about...
Well, I'm sure. Darling, I'm sure you need me, and from now on you'll be with me, and I'll be here to solve all your problems.
Having the man you love by your side in times of trouble can be a great comfort. But it also can be greatly disturbing if you're not sure whether the man by your side isn't the wrong man, the wrong twin, and perhaps even a murderer. We'll be back shortly with a resolution of our Anne's dilemma. The phrase ménage à trois means a household made up of 3 people, usually 2 men and a woman. But the 3 can be any combination that medical science and the new sexual freedom can devise. In our story, Anne Slater, 1 week before her marriage to Jack Benton, was deeply worried about a possible ménage à trois. But her concern was that the 3rd person in her ménage was a ghost. Harry Carlson, the best man, was also worried.
I certainly didn't relish the idea of Jack Benton asking me to be his best man, but my guilt over the death of his twin brother left me no choice. And so, 3 days before the wedding, I found myself Jack's guest at a charming cottage by the sea that he and his brother had inherited. It was here that he had decided to spend their honeymoon. Now, we were alone that first night, just Jack and me.
Well, I'm sure glad you could make it, Harry. There's no one in the world I'd rather have as my best man, except, of course, Vinny.
Thank you for the compliment. Who's upstairs?
Well, you're the only guest.
Yeah, but there's somebody up there. Surely you can hear the footsteps.
There's no one there.
Oh, you must be putting me on, Jack.
I tell you, there's no one.
Well, don't tell me you don't hear those steps. Must be someone making them.
Okay, if you want, you can look for yourself.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Hello? Who's there? Let's not play games. I'm Harry Carlson. There's someone in the bedroom? Hello? Hello? Jack? Are you up here? Jack, what the devil's going on? The next day, when Anne called and asked to see me privately, I knew what it was about. And I dreaded the meeting. But there was no way out. I met her as she asked at a little restaurant overlooking the sea.
We can't look at the ocean, but this table's far enough away from everyone so that we'll have some privacy.
How are you, Anne? You look completely recovered.
Physically, I'm just fine, but mentally, Harry, I just have to find out if I'm going crazy or... You spend a night with Jack in the beach house, and I want to know if...
If I heard anything strange.
Yes. Whenever I'm with Jack, I don't know how exactly to describe it. There's always a feeling of another person. A presence. Someone else there. Did you feel that too?
You're not crazy, Anne.
Oh, thank heaven. You felt it too. Harry, I think you've saved me.
From what, Anne?
Sometimes I'm absolutely sure that the man I'm going to marry isn't Jack, but Vinny. Now I know what I have to do. I'm going to call the wedding off.
I thought it was supposed to be bad luck if the bridegroom saw the bride before the wedding.
I think it's only on the same day or something like that.
And alone here in your room at the motel, what will people say?
What will people say when they hear that there's not going to be a wedding?
You know, I've always loved your sense of humor, until now.
I'm not joking.
No, you're not.
I don't mean I won't marry you. I will just as soon as you level with me. Don't you see I can't go into a marriage with a man who just laughs off something that's terribly important to me?
Anne, please, I'm not doing that. I simply don't know what you're talking about.
When you do, maybe we can go ahead.
Okay, all right. I have been lying to you.
Oh, Jack. But why? Why did you lie?
Because, darling, I didn't want to worry you. I thought Vinny would go away.
Then it is. Vinny, or his ghost.
You wanted the truth, didn't you?
Yes.
Then you're going to have to be able to face it. You knew, of course, that Vinny was in love with you.
I knew.
I mean, I won't pretend that I can explain it, but we were identical twins. You must remember how sometimes we didn't even have to talk because we knew what each of us was thinking.
I remember. Sometimes it drove me crazy.
Well, somehow, now, I don't know how. Vinny is still with us. I feel him at times so strongly that I've even started talking to him.
Then you're saying that Vinny is a
ghost. But look, there are ways of getting rid of ghosts.
You mean something like exorcism?
Whatever you call it, there are people, mediums, who get through to the other world.
What makes you think Vinny can be made to leave us alone?
And I'm telling you, I'm sure he'll do it. Out of his love for you. I know that was genuine.
But how would I go about it? I don't know anything about the spirit world.
I made some inquiries. I have the name of a reputable medium, no phony. And I've spoken to him, and he's agreed to help.
You spoke to him about me?
Yes. And he feels exactly as I do. That Vinny's ghost will be more apt to listen to a plea from you.
This is your first visit to a medium?
That's right.
Let me explain briefly what may happen. I will go into a deep trance, and I will call to him and ask him to talk with you. If you hear him, you may answer him, but otherwise you must keep quiet. All right?
All right.
Vincent Benton. Vincent Benton. The one you loved on Earth is here. You know her, Vincent Benton, the girl named Anne Slater. She wants to talk with you. Are you there?
He's here.
Vincent Benton, listen. I speak for Anne Slater and your brother Jack. Stop that. You have no reason for anger. Listen to us. Your actions are making Anne Slater and your twin brother Jack very unhappy. You must realize that you will only have peace when you give them peace. You must understand that your peace and their happiness lies in their marriage. Stop! Let go of me! You're hurting me! Let go! I must get back to the sphere where I belong. Let me go! I'm not one of you!
Are you all right? What happened?
I'm sorry. I cannot help you. I don't believe anyone can. We contacted a malignant, a very evil spirit. And it's best that you leave immediately.
The wedding took place just as planned. As I followed Jack and Ann up the aisle, I felt the hair on the back of my neck stand up. I looked around. Everything seemed perfectly normal until Jack took Ann's hand.
Oh, your hand's like ice, Jack.
Harry, do you have the ring?
I handed Jack the ring. And suddenly my blood ran cold. Because very faintly, I heard it. I knew that Anne had heard it too, because I saw her lips tighten. But her hand was steady as the ring went on her finger. And then it was over. And they were man and wife. At the reception after the ceremony, I was only counting the minutes until the last guest left, and I could also decently leave. Nothing more had happened, but I still desperately wanted to get away. After what seemed an interminable length of time, only Anne, Jack, and I were left. I took Anne aside to offer my good wishes.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you. I owe you a lot.
Oh, you don't owe me a thing. It's just... you sure everything's going to be all right?
You heard the whistling at the ceremony, too. Don't worry. Jack and I have made up our minds. We'll be fine.
Yes. Yes, I'm sure you will be. I'll just go back to the cottage, pack my bag, and clear out.
This is going to sound silly, but Jack and I decided we wanted to be in the cottage alone for the next few hours.
Of course, I understand. What time should I drop by?
Half an hour or so. Jack and I are walking back along the beach.
I don't ask you to believe what happened next. I only tell you what I saw with my own eyes. As I stood on the steps of the church and watched them walk on the wooden planks that had been laid along the beach to form a crude boardwalk. Their backs were to me, and Jack's arm was around Anne's waist, when suddenly, I'll swear, there were two arms around her waist, and one of them was encased in ice.
Why is it suddenly so cold?
I think the wind has come up.
I don't feel any wind, but Jack, I'm freezing. Let's walk faster.
Darling, I can't. Look, you run on ahead and light a fire, will you? I'll be along in a minute.
Don't be long.
I won't. Jack, please let me go. I really tried. I tried to throw you the rope. Look, believe me. You know Anne would never have married me. I had to take your place. It was better for Anne. Oh, please, Jack. Let me live. Please. Go back to being dead.
And as I watched, the arm encased in ice grew to a whole man, who with his icy arm locked around the bridegroom's shoulders, led him inexorably off the planks and across the sand and into the sea, where they both disappeared from view.
As Harry Carlson told us, you don't have to believe it. But I have to report that the bridegroom's body was washed ashore on the following day. Coroner's finding? Death by drowning. There was, however, no explanation offered as to why the new bridegroom had suddenly decided to go swimming by himself with his clothes on. I'll be back shortly. Castor and Pollux, the heavenly twins fixed and immutable in the sky, made a bargain with Zeus. When one died before the other, they were to be together always. Only they were to spend 6 months in heaven and 6 months in hell. I like to think that the Benton twins made the same deal to be together. But what troubles me is which twin belonged in heaven and which in hell. Our cast included Elliot Reed, William Redfield, Roberta Maxwell, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
It was a long wait. The pendulum swings in its gentle arc. I can feel her presence coming closer, closer. Feel myself floating back into that special world of peace and beauty. Her back is turned to me as I call, and she turns. But it is no longer Wanda's face I see. It's the face of the slovenly, mocking little witch I have taken into my house. Bad enough she invades my waking life. I will not let her spoil what few dreams I have left. Old instincts explode, and I reach towards her, ready to strangle her for daring to try to take Wanda's place.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Uncle Ben's Long Grain and Wild Rice. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. And at midnight, according to the old chronicles, there would be a convocation of sorcerers, devils, demons, goblins, and ghouls, and they would thereupon proceed to hold an orgy in a manner and fashion too sinful even to contemplate. And woe to the unfortunate mortal who would be compelled to participate in these hellish rituals that were profanely called a witch's Sabbath. A witch's Sabbath. You say it's superstition, an old wives' tale, a throwback to a more innocent era. Don't be too sure the era you live in today isn't the most innocent era in all history. What is this? Where am I?
Where you always wanted to be, baby.
You're at a party, Tiger.
What a party.
Look, beautiful women.
All for you.
And fabulous food.
That fountain, it's champagne. All yours, baby.
It's what you always dreamed of, Tiger.
Oh, I'm dreaming again.
Not this time. It's real. Now it's real.
But why? Why are you doing this for me?
Because we love you.
Oh, how we love you.
We would even die for you, baby.
Just as you might even die for us.
Our mystery drama, Witch's Sabbath, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Larry Haynes. A kind of amused contempt for the superstitions of our ancestors. We civilized people, we know everything, except perhaps that civilization is only skin deep. For a highly reliable estimate of the human condition, we refer you now to Francis Aloysius O'Boyle, whose knowledge of mankind was acquired during 35 years of faithful service behind a bar.
In a place like this, you get all kinds, and you hear everything. The rich man has his psychiatrist, the religious man has his priest, and the drinking man has his publican. All them words. Is it a coincidence they all begin with a P? Here I spent my whole life thinking I was just a bartender, but this professor comes in here one night. There's another smart word that begins with a P, huh? And he calls me publican. Oh, that's the traditional English word for saloon keeper. I think it sounds kind of dignified, don't you? Well, anyway, like I started to tell you, you get all kinds. It's a pretty good evening. All the regulars are here. And just about midnight, this guy comes through the door. His clothes, not too expensive, not too cheap, just middle. You know what I mean? The only thing is, he's got a very scared look on his face. So I say to him, what do you have? And he answers, what do you got? Me? I got everything, pal. Name it.
Well, I want a drink.
Sure. What kind of drink?
Now, please, I didn't come in here for an inquisition. I want a drink. Just pour me one, if you don't mind.
So I reached for the nearest bottle and poured him a glass. He made a very, very sour face as he dragged it down. You could tell he didn't like it. Yet for a guy who didn't like it, he kept putting it away. So I said, don't you think you had enough?
No.
Well, he still seemed perfectly sober. It was just that he appeared to be more scared than ever. Now, in my business, you make it a rule. Never start up with a customer. But this guy was so frightened that I felt I just had to break that rule. Just this once. And I did. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Please, I'm asking. You don't look too good.
You know something? You should mind your own business.
You know something? I think you're right. Well, I forgot all about it until about 1:45 when I give everybody in the place the usual warning. All right, last call.
Last call for what?
I don't need a comedian in a joint this hour of the night. It's the last call for what do you think?
Well, I'm not sure. You see, I don't frequent places like this as a rule.
Well, what are you doing tonight? Slumming?
No. please, I didn't mean it to sound that way.
You decide you want to rub shoulders with a peasant?
No,
Where you been pouring down that juice? Where you usually go for it?
Well, you see, I'm not really a drinker.
How's that a fact?
No, the reason I came in here is because I'm so upset and I'm so frightened, you see, and it's so light in here and it seems so safe.
Like I said, last call. If you want to have another drink, one more is all you can buy.
Well, what do you mean?
I mean, 1 o'clock. I close the joint and go home.
Close? Oh, no, you can't close. You can't do that. You have to stay open.
As it is, I stay open 16 hours a day. It's enough.
Just tonight, please. Stay open a little longer.
Now, look, we got a state law that says lock the joint at 1.
But I don't want to leave here.
I do.
No, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to be out in the street.
So call a cab.
No, that won't help.
Call a cop.
It's no use. They'll find me.
Who's going to find you?
They will.
Well, that's what we're trying to establish. Who is they?
The witches.
Oh, the witches.
Yeah.
I see. The witches. You're the kind of guy who gets his load on, then he sees witches.
No, I saw them. I saw them even before I had my first drink. I've been drinking to see if I could get rid of them.
Oh, that's a switch.
Now, please, don't humor me.
I wouldn't think of it.
You don't believe me?
Sure, I believe you.
Now, don't tell me the customer's always right, either. You've got to listen to what happened to me tonight.
If you can tell it before 1 o'clock, you got 10 minutes.
All right, look. Every word I'll tell you is true. My name is Harry Harnischbaker. I'm a computer engineer. I design computers.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
So tell me something. Why do them computers always keep fouling up?
Oh, they don't. They can't. It's the people who use them.
Yeah? So how come I keep getting bills?
Forget about it.
No, forget about it. These clowns want to take me to court because I didn't pay them for a piano. I never even bought it. And you say forget about it?
Look, the reason I told you I was a computer engineer was to impress you.
That don't impress me.
With the fact that I'm a reasonable, sane, and practical man.
If I'd known who you was, I'd have thrown you out of the joint.
No, a man like me. I should be the last person in the world to be upset by my primitive superstition. So you must hear me out.
I warn you. Better not take more than 9 minutes.
Yeah, okay. You see, I had left my office at the usual hour of 5 p.m. I was walking to the bus stop. I commute, you see, from Blairville. We own a house there. It's a split level, and we were able to buy it very...
Is the house important to this story? I'm saying this for your own good because all you got left is 8.5 minutes.
Is it important to the story? I don't know.
I listen to thousands of these stories. Stick to the point.
Okay. I left the office. I was walking to the bus stop.
We already established the bus stop.
Please.
You only got 8 minutes.
I stopped to wait for the light to change, and suddenly I heard a voice say...
Hi, you baby. You want to have a little fun?
Oh, I see where this is going.
No, you don't. You don't. Believe me, you don't. Well, I looked, and there at the curb was a brand new sports car, imported. It was an Aracata.
Uh-huh.
And in it were two of the most beautiful women I'd ever seen in my whole life.
That never happens to me.
One was blonde, and one was brunette. And each had creamy white skin and sparkling red lips. And the blonde had sea green eyes. The brunette, her eyes were a flashing black. You know the kind?
I know the kind. How are they built?
Oh, like the goddesses of ancient Greece, but much more slender.
That's a promising start. All right, now get to the action. You got 7 minutes.
Okay. It was the blonde who had asked if I wanted to have some fun.
What do you say?
No.
You've done the right thing. You could have gone along with him. There'd been a guy waiting with a gun. And he lifts your bankroll. The old Murphy game. You've done the right thing. You always got to think of that.
No, I was thinking of the fact that I had taken a solemn vow to be faithful to my wife.
And you should get a gold star for that.
Yeah, but then the brunette said...
Come on, Tiger. We're going to a party.
So what did you say?
I said... I said...
Well, come on. You got 6 minutes.
Now, believe me. You must believe me. There was a confusion of signals between my brain and my voice.
Yeah.
Now, consider the mind as a computer.
You say that word one more time and you'll be barred from this joint for life.
No, but it's true. The answer that my brain fed to my voice was, no thanks. But the answer that came out was
Yeah?
hey, honey, what are we waiting for? And before I knew it, I was in the sports car.
Well, you are a sly one, Mr. Honest.
Where those words came from, I'll never know. Why I said them, I'll never know. I didn't want to get into the car with those women.
No, of course not.
No, and anyway, the brunette turned to the blonde and asked,
Will he do?
and the blonde winked at me and said,
How about it, baby?
And you said?
I wanted to say, please let me out of here. I'm a most happily married man. I wanted to say that. But the words that came out said, let's go, girls.
Why didn't you just open the car door and jump out?
Because I couldn't.
I'm with you, pal. I couldn't either. So look, you got 4 minutes. And you ain't even got to the good part yet.
Well, we were going down Main Street. And the blonde placed her arms around me, and she kissed me.
Now we're getting there.
And I think I must have passed out.
That must have been some kiss.
Oh, yeah, it was. There was fire in it, and ice, and champagne bubbles, and I just don't know how to describe it.
Oh, you don't have to describe it.
And then everything sort of disappeared, you see, or I might have passed out.
It was like that, huh?
I don't know how long it lasted, but when I woke, I was in a kind of a room, and there was a kind of music, and there was a fire burning in the middle of the room, and I thought that was kind of strange because there was no fireplace, and I shouted, "Fire! Fire!"
Don't get excited, baby. Nothing to be scared of yet, Tiger.
And they were there in the room. This crazy-looking room with wild kind of pictures on the walls, the blonde and the brunette. And each was wearing a long robe. And I looked at myself, and I was wearing a long robe, too. And where am I? What's the meaning of this?
Well, we asked you to come to a party, baby. Oh, yes, indeed, Tiger. A party.
But my clothes, what happened to my clothes?
Well, it's a formal party. Now you're dressed right for it.
Now, what party are you talking about?
The kind of party you've been dreaming about all your life. Wild, crazy, the most beautiful women in the world. And here we are, with a fountain of champagne. Look, baby, there it is.
The fire. What did you do to the fire? How did the fire turn into a fountain of champagne?
Well, would you rather it was a fire?
Well,
All your life you wanted to swim in a champagne fountain.
Who are you talking about?
You, Perry Hornisfeger Jr. Haven't you always dreamed about it?
I never told anyone.
Beautiful women, a champagne fountain, music.
Wait.
You're a king, Tiger. A king. It's what you always wanted, baby.
No, it's not what I always wanted.
Who are you kidding? Your secret dream. His Majesty, King Perry Hornisfeger. Hail His Majesty, King Perry Hornisfeger. Hail! Hail, King Perry! Tiger, your loyal subjects await your command.
Look, please, tell me what this is. How did I get here?
Oh, we invited you to a party. This is a party.
But this fire that turns into a champagne fountain, this table with the most fantastic food, and the people, all these people, who are they?
Well, they're your loyal subjects. You always wanted to be a king. Your secret desire. Every wish comes true tonight.
Yes, but...
But what?
My wife is expecting me home. She'll worry.
What do you care? Well, you want her to worry.
No, that isn't true. That isn't...
You made him angry.
He? Who is he?
But don't do it again.
Who did I make angry?
The prince.
The prince? Who is he?
The Prince of Darkness.
The Prince of Darkness.
Who spoke my name?
What? Where did he come from?
Who is this?
This is the Tiger Prince. Yeah, the guest of honor for the party.
He doesn't look like much to me.
That's true.
A meek little watery-blooded clerk, if you ask me.
Well, that's what he looks like. But he's a tiger inside. A lover. A killer. Ruthless. Reckless. Fit to be the guest of honor.
Then, let the party begin.
Let the party begin.
What's happening to the lights? It's getting dark in here.
Who shall speak the invocation?
That's you, baby. Recite the prayer, Tiger.
What prayer?
The Sabbath prayer. Let the Sabbath begin.
Sabbath? I thought this was a party.
Well, it is, baby. Say the Sabbath prayer.
What kind of Sabbath?
A witch's Sabbath. A witch's Sabbath.
A Sabbath for witches.
A witch's Sabbath. Well, you must admit, you don't get invited to one of those every day. And the question you might be asking yourself is, how did our rather prosaic Perry Harnishfigger get invited to this one in the first place? Well, by this time you know perfectly well you don't get any of the answers in the first act. Now is the time for all good men to come to the aid of the party. Two very pretty ladies, one a blonde and one a brunette, were driving about in an expensive sports car looking for a gentleman to escort them to a party. And gallant Perry Harnishfigger volunteered. Well, when he arrived, he discovered that the party had a kind of indefinable religious tinge to it. It was a Sabbath of sorts. Or to be exact, a witch's Sabbath.
A witch's Sabbath? Oh, yes. These ladies are witches.
Witches? But witches are...
What? It is old crones. Why? I am the prince. These are my handmaidens. Why shouldn't they be beautiful?
Please, where am I? What's happening to me?
This is a religious assembly.
I want to go home.
Why?
Why?
Well, answer the prince, baby. Answer the Prince of Darkness, Tiger.
Why do you want to go home? You hate your home.
No, that's not true. What?
Oh, we told you not to do that. You mustn't lie to the Prince of Darkness.
You hate your home. You hate your wife.
No, that isn't...
Don't say true. You'll get him mad again. Relax, Tiger, relax. And let it happen.
Let what happen?
What you came here for. What you've been dreaming of.
Toll the bell. Once. Twice. Thrice.
Say 3, baby.
What for?
It's the magic number. Say 3, Tiger. 3.
3.
Weave a circle round him thrice.
3 times. 3 times tonight.
3 times. You will do it 3 times.
Do what?
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know why.
Tell him 3 times. Kill.
Kill.
Kill? What do you mean, kill?
You know what we mean. You'll kill your boss.
Your wife, her lover.
No. Let me out of here. Do you understand? Let me out.
Go.
What are you waiting for? So long, Tiger.
Well, why don't you leave?
My clothes. I don't even know how I got into this robe. What did you do with my clothes?
You're wearing them.
What? How did you do that?
I can do anything. I'm the Prince of Darkness.
Now, look, please. I'm just a very quiet, ordinary type of person.
Don't talk like that to him, baby. You know what happens when you lie.
You're a machine. You make computers and you become one yourself. Your boss steals your ideas. Your best friend steals your wife.
They laugh at you. 3 people laugh at you, Tiger. Your boss, your best friend.
Your wife. Now kneel and pray with us.
Oh, but...
Kneel. Pray. Speak that same prayer.
What same prayer?
The prayer that was in your heart when you were walking to the bus station.
I wasn't praying.
Don't lie.
Well, I wasn't.
Look out there.
Where?
See, baby, that's the street. That's you, walking to the bus station. Listen. Listen to what you're saying to yourself. Listen, Tiger.
I'll kill him.
That's you.
I designed the circus. I alone worked out every production problem. It's mine. He stole it from me. He made millions. I'll kill him.
One day I'll kill him.
That's you, Tiger. Now you see us in the car. And we hear what you're saying.
Loud and clear. It's a prayer.
But I didn't mean what I was saying.
You didn't.
No, it wasn't even true. A man says a lot of things he doesn't mean.
A man means every word he says.
But that's not why we picked you up.
The streets are filled with human beings who want to kill one,
But you wanted to kill 3 times.
No, that's not true.
Well, look at yourself walking down the street.
Listen to yourself. Talking to yourself.
Who do they think I am? I'm not blind. I'm not stupid. I deal in facts. Facts. You feed facts into a computer, you get answers.
What answers were you getting, Betty?
How did you know what I was thinking?
I know everything. Why do you want to kill your wife?
Because I see now.
Yes. What do you see now?
My wife. I see now. She must have always had a roving eye. But why with Joe? Why with my best friend?
Well, you know why, baby. Because he was there, Tiger, and you weren't.
The French, they have a saying.
The one who is absent is always in the wrong.
Listen to the French.
They know all about love.
Summon the demons. Summon the devils, the ghosts, the specters, the phantasmagoric spirits of murder and death. Summon the incubus of revenge, the evil genius of retribution. Come, all, pray. This is the witch's Sabbath. Repeat after me. Death and the fires of hell.
Death and the fires of hell.
To the unholy three.
To the unholy three. Death to all 3. Toll the bell 3 times.
And now, Eddie Harnish face, do you shed blood tonight? Do you want to kill them? Your boss?
Your wife, her lover.
Do you want to kill them?
It's wrong.
That's not the answer. Do you want to kill them? Search your mind.
Search your heart, your soul.
Do you want to kill them? Answer. Rejoice, my children, rejoice! Now he is one of us. You will kill them.
Kill?
Yes, tonight. This is the night of the witch's Sabbath. The service needs one thing to be complete. Blood. My children, how wonderful are our prayers tonight. There will not be one victim, but 3.
I can't kill. I don't know how.
I shall keep you.
I don't have the nerve.
I will steady your hand. I will harden your heart. You will kill, and then you will be free. Free. Free of the hate that poisons your mind.
But I'll be a murderer.
You will only murder those who murdered you. Haven't you been cheated and disgraced? Your life is empty. Your world is dead.
Oh, you have to kill, baby. 3 times, Tiger.
My son, I know the anguish of your soul. Oh, I have also been cast out. My rightful place is now held by others. My patrimony has been stolen. Here is the revolver.
No.
Would you rather use a knife? The gun is quicker, Tiger. Sure, better.
The gun is in your pocket. Now close your eyes. When you open them, you shall be in a room. The room where your boss sits in his palatial home. A comfortable room. There he counts his money. Your money. You will kill him. You must. It is a ritual that must be performed on the holiest of all nights. Now, when I say, open your eyes, you will be with your boss. Open your eyes.
I opened my eyes, and I was there, in the den of his home, my boss's home. He was listening to that hi-fi of his, which must have cost a small fortune. listening to that classical music she pretends to love. I say pretends because all he loves is money.
Perry, I didn't hear anyone announce you. Do you like Mozart? Excellent recording it. But you don't go in for classical music, as I remember. But why did I send for you?
You didn't send for me.
No? Then what are you doing here?
But don't I have the right to visit you?
Perry, I see enough of you all day. Too much.
Well, you won't see me anymore.
Why? Are you quitting?
No, but you are. You're quitting this world, this life.
Oh, really? I hadn't given it much thought.
Yeah, I know, but I have. I came here to kill you.
You what? Oh, no. Not you. Not Perry Hornishwager.
With this?
Perry, you're a comedian. Put that cat pistol away.
Oh, you think I won't do it?
Why should you kill the goose that lays the golden eggs? Who else would give you a job but me?
I could work anywhere. I'm top man in my field.
Sure, Perry, sure. But you haven't had a new idea in 5 years.
Now, by that you mean you haven't stolen one of my ideas in 5 years.
When did I ever steal one of your ideas?
Our new A-line computer. That wasn't mine. Go ahead, I dare you. Say it wasn't my circuits that made it possible.
The truth is, Perry, your circuits made it impossible. It's only after we threw them out.
You're lying.
Come on, Perry, have a drink. You'll feel better. Who else could you ever work for? Who else would put up with your tantrums, your delusions of grandeur? Sometimes I wonder why I do it myself.
You know why. Because you're waiting to steal my next design, that's why.
No, that's not why. It was for your mother's sake.
Don't you mention my mother's name.
I guess I must have been in love with your mother.
I said don't mention her name. She was a vicious, hateful woman.
She was the most beautiful woman I ever met, your mother.
I warned you.
Perry! Perry! What did you do?
Well, what has he done? He went from that witch's Sabbath, or whatever it was, straight to his boss's home, and very quickly, before we could even get to know that gentleman, Perry shot him dead. Now, you're probably saying, is this really happening to Perry, or is it a dream? Well, it could be one, it could be the other. Or it could be both. As usual, we need the third act, and I shall bring it to you in just a very few moments. Perry Harnischfeger is telling a story to a rather cynical bartender in a saloon. Perry is almost milquetoast in appearance, speech, and manner. But that's on the outside. Inside, he seethes and boils and seems to be a potential volcano. It's the old story about books, covers, and judgments. So, before you form yours, listen.
Now, what are you telling me? These two dames picked you up, took you to this hotel room.
I don't know. I don't know. If it was a hotel room, it was more like a cavern.
And you had this dream of all this stuff, like the devils and witches.
No, it wasn't a dream.
They must have fed you one of them things like poison mushrooms or something. It gives you them wild nightmares.
It wasn't a dream.
You mean you actually killed your boss?
No. I had a vision of killing my boss.
Now, look. The only reason I'm listening to this is for those two dames, the blonde and the brunette. What happened with them? If they don't come back, then as far as I'm concerned, the story's over.
No, they never left me, you see. They were with me all the time, even when I had the vision of killing my boss.
Yeah? So what happened?
I stood there, looking at his body on the floor, in this vision that I had. And I was holding the revolver. And the blonde stepped forward and removed the gun from my hand.
I'll take that, baby. We have to reload it. The prince is very proud of you. The service can now continue. You brought us blood. Are you ready to go home?
No, I don't want to go home. I don't feel it's my home any longer.
It's because she shut you out of it. She He stole your home. A man's home is his castle. What right does another man have to live in your castle, Tiger? What right? Get your home back. Kill them.
Oh, but...
Look at him. Now on the floor, the man who robbed you of your standing as a scientist, the man who used to be your boss, you killed him. So now, for those who robbed you of your standing as a man, kill them also. The pistol is in your pocket. Will you speak the word to him, Prince?
Close your eyes. When I say open your eyes, you will be in your own home. At least it's the place you pay for. But another man enjoys. When I say open your eyes, you will be home. Kill them both. Open your eyes.
So, Perry, I see you finally got home.
And I see you're here as usual, Joe.
Usual. I wish he'd come more often.
Oh, you do? Why?
Well, it beats being alone.
Hey, Joe, why don't you get yourself a wife of your own?
Why don't you mind your business, Perry?
Oh, but this is my business. It's very much my business. It could very well be that Joe feels he doesn't need a wife of his own as long as he has mine.
And just what is that supposed to mean?
Now, Perry, I don't
say anything, Joe. Don't even signify that kind of slander with a reply.
Do you think I'm blind?
Yes. You're also deaf and dumb.
I know what's going on here.
Well, then tell me.
Are you kidding?
Look, Perry, you have to work late at the plant.
He doesn't have to. He wants to.
Yes, that's right. And the next time I design a new circuit that's worth a fortune, I won't say a word about it. I'll just walk out and sell it.
When did you ever design... You...
Are you saying I did not design the A-line computer?
Oh, Perry, please. You need help.
Yes, I know. I said I know. I need help.
You never said that before. Hey, darling, don't you see? That's half the battle to face yourself squarely, to admit you need help. But don't you agree, Joe?
Yes, it's really true.
We'll find you the best psychiatrist.
I don't need a psychiatrist.
But you just said you need help.
I have the best help, the truest help, actually. The only real help there is. Religion.
Religion? Oh, sure, why not? If the belief helps you, it's the most wonderful thing in the world.
Did you have a religious experience, Perry?
Yes.
I'm so happy for you. And you look so peaceful. What do you pray for?
Death. What did you say? Death.
You mustn't pray for your death.
I'm not praying for my death. I'm praying for yours.
For mine?
And his.
What are you doing, Perry? That's a gun.
Yes. A .38 caliber Valentine Porter revolver. A highly accurate weapon.
Now, Perry, don't do anything foolish.
Oh, no. No, I intend to do something smart. Very smart.
You don't want to kill me.
But I do, Joe. I do.
Why, Perry? Why?
You know why.
I don't.
The two of you.
Perry, we never did anything.
You never even thought of it. Go ahead, tell me that. I bet you never even thought of it. Well?
Yes, Perry, we thought of it.
Oh, now we're getting
well,
somewhere.
We thought of it, but we decided we couldn't do it.
And that's a lie.
We're not made that way.
Perry, you don't love me anymore, and I don't believe in divorce, so all three of us will have to go on being miserable forever.
Oh, no, not all three of us. Not all three of us. Two will be dead.
No, Perry.
And the dead, as far as I know, are not miserable.
Perry, please, stop. Think.
And I won't be miserable.
But you will, Perry.
Oh, no, I've been commanded to do this.
Command? The only command there is for a thing like this is thou shalt not kill.
That's not my command.
Perry, you can't.
Oh, yes, I can. Because he has darkened my soul. He has hardened my heart.
No.
He has steadied my hand.
For the love of heaven, Perry.
Not heaven, Joe. They were on the floor. Dead. My wife and her lover, who had also been my best friend. I closed my eyes for a moment as if I couldn't believe what had happened. And when I opened them again, I was back. Back in that other place. And he was there, the one who was called the Prince of Darkness. And they were there, the two who called themselves witches.
You did it, baby. You're a terrific tiger.
You're my best-loved child, Perry.
I want to go home.
You're home now.
No.
You have a place here. You have 2 wives.
He means me. Oh, me too.
Look at them. Aren't they beautiful?
No, please.
You have a job, too. Keeper of the flame.
Hey, baby, that's the best job there is. You light the fire for the wicked service.
Now let the service continue.
Now, let me out of here, please. Please. I'm frightened. I'm leaving.
Did you hear that? He's leaving.
I ran from that place, and from the sound of the laughter, that terrible laughter. And I ran through the dark and deserted streets of the city. I didn't stop running until I saw a light. It was safe. Here. With the bright lights and the soft music and the friendly faces. Here. I'm safe.
So, what happened? You mean you killed your wife and your friend in addition to your boss?
No, I didn't kill anybody. But the terrible thing is, I wanted to. And it dominated my mind, which is why they came after me. Don't you understand?
All I understand is I stayed open past 1 o'clock because I thought you were going to tell me about those 2 dames. What happened to them?
They're after me.
Yeah?
I'm one of them now. Don't you see? They'll be after me as long as I live.
Okay, mister, this is it. Closing time.
Oh, please. Please don't send me out to the street, please. They're looking for me.
The men in the white coats are looking for you.
They read your mind. They read your heart.
2 beautiful dames in a sports car. Why don't I run into things like that?
You will. You will if there's evil in your mind. If there's murder in your heart, they'll find you.
Oh, for crying out loud. Did I say guys in white coats are looking for you? 2 guys in blue coats are looking for me. On account of you, I broke the law. I'm open. Look, officers, my watch must have been wrong. I'm not serving.
Oh, Phil, you at the bar. Grab him, Jack. Don't try anything.
Hey, look, there's nothing going on here.
Careful, Jack. He's a killer. He's armed. Now, hand over the gun, mister. Easy. That's it. I'll cuff him, Jack. Your name's Perry Harnischfager?
Yes.
This is your gun. It's .38 caliber Valentine Porter?
Yes.
Hey, wait a second. I'm not dreaming. This is for real. You mean he killed somebody?
3 people.
The unholy 3.
Let's go.
Officer, wait. Let me tell you why I did it.
Mister, you better tell that to a judge and a jury.
So, like I was saying, you stand here behind a bar, you get all kinds. The stories I hear. Anyhow, the reason I bring it up is because I was reading in the paper today, and you might have seen it on the late news on the TV. Perry Harnischfager was found guilty of murder, triple murder. His boss, his wife, his best friend. Yeah. He's going to spend the rest of his life in jail. What's that? Oh, the witch's Sabbath. Now, how could a thing like that be legit? I mean, this here is the 20th century, ain't it? Hey, where'd the time go? It's 1:45. Excuse me, friend. A couple of dames just walked in down the other end of the bar. Hey, not bad looking, huh? Yeah, I'll be right back. Well, ladies, you got time for one more before closing. What'll it be?
Hiya, baby. Hello, Tiger. You want to have a little fun?
I'm a married man.
That's why we ask. Why don't you close the place and we'll take you to a party?
Oh, well, look, I told you I'm a married man.
Yeah, we know. That's what you have to say, baby. But what do you want to say, Tiger?
I want to say, what are we waiting for?
Well, what are you waiting for? More? The story's over, isn't it? Or is it? Isn't this a story that has been going since the beginning of the human race? The longest continued story in the world. And if you think about it, between all our characters, we have seen practically every one of the 10 Commandments violated. When we tell you a story about wrongdoing, we present wrongdoers wholesale. I'll be back shortly. The wish is father to the thought. Who said that? Shakespeare. Who else? To which we may add, the thought is father to the deed.
Or if you think about doing something, it's because you really want to do it, no matter how strange or violent it may be. And if you think long enough and strong enough, who knows? You may wind up as a guest of honor at a witch's Sabbath. Of course, you can prevent that by listening to Mystery Theater and leave all thoughts of violence here with us. After all, we do it so much better and neater. And you pay nothing in the end. Our cast included Larry Haynes, Leon Janney, Marion Haley, E.V. Juster, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Talking about marriage, Miguel Cervantes defines it as a noose. The Greek philosopher Menander calls it an evil. Shakespeare also takes a swipe at it and says that a young man married is a young man marred. Finally, there's Pongulo, who notes that marriage and murder both begin with M. By now, you should have a pretty good idea of what our story is going to encompass.
Mrs. Pilbeam, you have survived 6 husbands.
6. That is correct, Mr. Poindexter.
All of them died less than 2 years after their marriage to you. Is that not true, Mrs. Pilbeam?
Yes, that is true.
Each of them was insured. Is that not a fact?
That is a fact.
Tell me, how do you account for it, Mrs. Pilbeam?
Coincidence, Mr. Poindexter. Coincidence.
Our mystery drama, Lady Bluebeard, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Fred Gwynne. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule. I'll be back shortly with Act 1. According to Charles Dickens, Bluebeard may have been a victim of excessive connubiality, which would mean, I suppose, that it was married life that drove him to do it. Ah, yes, married life, wedded bliss. However, putting aside the poets and romantics for the moment, marriage is whatever you make of it. It is an edifice constructed by a man and a woman, and there are those who erect a magnificent cathedral, others who slap together a ramshackle shanty. We're back at the turn of the century.
You wish to see me, Poindexter?
Yes, Mr. Hotchkiss.
Well, have a chair.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Now then.
In reference to this claim, sir.
Which claim, Poindexter? The company has over 50,000 policyholders. Be definite.
Yes, sir.
And brisk. I should think your recent term of service with Colonel Roosevelt's cavalry regiment would have taught you to be brisk.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
He's a brisk man, that Theodore Roosevelt?
Indeed he is, sir.
Well, then emulate him. Plunge in, forge ahead, state the issue with no further ado. Present the facts.
Well, sir, there may not be any facts.
No facts?
No facts as such. I am merely voicing suspicions.
Suspicions?
Oh, I see now. I am mistaken, therefore. I shall waste no more of your time, sir.
No. Suspicions are the lifeblood, more, the beating heart, as it were, of the insurance business. Why, sometimes one healthy, robust suspicion is worth more than 100 weak and anemic facts. Dive in, my boy.
What have you got there?
The company holds a policy, sir, on the life of one Ebenezer Pilbeam.
Continue.
In the amount of $2,000.
A modest sum.
Payable on his death to his beneficiary, his wife, one Luana Pilbeam.
And the aforementioned Mr. Pilbeam has just departed this vale of tears.
He has indeed, sir.
And the bereaved spouse, the aforementioned Mrs. Luana Pilbeam, has just submitted a claim for payment.
Yes, sir.
Well, then I suppose we shall have to pay it. But unless there's some way we can do her out of it, legally, of course.
Oh, you don't mean that seriously, Mr. Hotchkiss. You're joking, sir.
The policy is in order, I take it.
Oh, yes, sir.
Then, with a smiling face but a breaking heart, I must authorize the payment. Prepare the check for my signature.
Yes, sir.
Unless, of course, there may be something to your suspicions.
Well, sir, Mr. Pilbeam was 70.
Yes, he left us in the fullness of his years, the biblical 70.
Whereas Mrs. Pilbeam is 35.
Uh-huh.
They had only been married for 2 years, sir.
Continue.
Therefore, at the time of the wedding, she was 35. He was 67. Now, sir, why would a woman wish to marry a man more than twice her age?
Why? Well, there are 2 reasons. First, because she may have been attracted by his maturity, his wisdom, his kindness. Second, she may have been attracted by his fortune. And if he were a weak and sickly 67, she would not have to wait long.
Yes, sir. However, sir, Mr. Pilbeam had neither education nor fortune. He was employed as a streetcar conductor.
Cause of death?
Heart attack.
And this, of course, kindles your suspicions.
Yes, sir. There is no history of any heart ailment. He was known to have been in good physical condition, sir, even for a man of his years. Indeed, you might say he was notorious for his good health.
And what you're saying, then, is that he did not die of a heart attack.
That is what I am suspecting, sir.
And how do you suspect Mr. Pilbeam met with his untimely end?
Poison.
Administered by whom?
His wife.
Mrs. Luana Pilbeam.
Yes, sir.
For $2,000.
Right, sir.
Isn't that a rather modest sum?
If I may refresh your memory, sir, this is the second time you used the word modest to describe the sum of $2,000.
Oh, so I have. Would a woman murder her husband for $2,000?
She might, sir. And precisely because it is a modest sum, one that would not draw attention, cause comment, create suspicion. Furthermore, it also gives her an income of $1,000 a year.
For 2 years?
Sir, 2 years ago, a Mrs. Louisa Plowright cashed a policy for $2,000 on the life of her husband, Harold. Mrs. Plowright was 33 years old. 4 years ago, a Mrs. Laverne Preston was paid $2,000 on the death of her husband, Percy. Mrs. Preston was 31, sir.
Are you saying that Luana Pilbeam, Louisa Plowright, and Laverne Preston may be one and the same person?
And 2 years before that, sir, a Mrs. Lillian Pumice collected $2,000 on the death of her husband, Leander. Mrs. Pumice was 29 years old, sir.
And I am to assume that all the husbands were elderly gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
And all passed away from heart attacks?
So the physicians stated, sir.
How do you account for the fact that she seems to marry men whose names begin with P?
Well, sir, it would seem then to be unnecessary for her to change the monogram on her linens and silver.
Oh, yeah. Well, Poindexter, what is your recommendation?
I suggest, sir, that we investigate the matter thoroughly before we pay Mrs. Pilbeam a penny. My name is Raymond Netherby Poindexter. When people discover that I'm an investigator for an insurance company, they always say, well, you certainly don't look like an insurance investigator. And when they find out I was a member of the Colonel Theodore Roosevelt's Rough Riders, they exclaim, well, you certainly don't look like a Rough Rider. Well, you see, the truth is, I really don't look like anyone. Which is what an investigator should look like, if you know what I mean. Anyhow, the first thing I did was to call upon Dr. Morley Braithwaite.
Miss Poindexter, you certainly don't look like an insurance investigator.
Dr. Braithwaite, you signed a death certificate for a Mr. Ebenezer Pilbeam.
Yes, I did.
May I ask, Doctor, why did you sign it?
Well, I signed it because he was dead.
Yes. What I meant was...
Now, please, specific, my good man.
Yes, sir.
The specificity. The cornerstone, the linchpin, as it were, of all science.
I agree, Doctor.
Then what is your specific question?
Why was he dead?
Because his heart had stopped beating.
Yes, sir. I believe that occurs in all cases of death. What I mean was, why did his heart stop beating?
If we only know.
But on the certificate, Doctor, you wrote heart attack.
No, not quite. Specifically, I wrote cardiac failure.
Doesn't that imply heart attack?
Well, you choose to make that inference.
Why, Doctor, was the cardiac failure?
I've already answered that question. More specifically, I told you why I cannot answer that question. I don't know.
Doctor, do you mean Mr. Pilbeam died just like that?
I'm afraid so.
But, Doctor, is there a possibility that Mr. Pilbeam might have been poisoned?
Yes.
Well, Doctor, your report makes no mention of that fact.
Well, you asked me if there was a possibility. The answer to that question must always be yes. Anything is possible. However, I could find no evidence.
I see. Would you state categorically, Doctor, that Mr. Pilbeam was not killed by poison?
I would only state categorically that Mr. Pilbeam died because his heart stopped beating.
And you do not suspect foul play?
I could suspect foul play, and I couldn't prove it. But I would never rule it out.
Yes. I see. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Braithwaite.
Glad of inner help.
Actually, he was of no help at all. That is, to my insurance company. And so I decided to visit the recently bereaved widow, Mrs. Luana Pilbeam, herself. Perhaps I couldn't prove that she had actually poisoned her husband or murdered him in some other mysterious manner, but I might know enough to frighten her out of her demanding payment. I was not prepared for the Mrs. Luana Pilbeam who opened the door to me. She had soft, flowing black hair, radiant, creamy skin, and the largest, warmest brown eyes. I introduced myself, and she said,
Mr. Raymond Netherby Poindexter, you certainly don't look like an insurance investigator.
May I come in?
Certainly. Please, be seated.
Thank you.
Such a hot day. May I pour you a glass of lemonade?
Lemonade? No. No, thank you.
Uh-huh. Well, I suppose you're here about poor Ebenezer?
Yes. Mr. Pilbeam was somewhat older than you, I take it.
33 years, to be exact.
It would seem to be a rather wide gulf.
Oh, but love spans it so easily.
May I ask how
I fell in love with Mr. Pilbeam? Well, he drove the horse car that I would board each morning. He was such a handsome gentleman.
I dare say.
And he cracked his whip and twirled his mustache with such panache that I lost my heart completely.
He died quite unexpectedly.
Oh, no one ever dies unexpectedly, Mr. Poindexter. Is it not written, in the midst of life, we are in death?
Yes. Had Mr. Pilbeam been ill?
Oh, no. He was the picture of glowing health. He had an outdoor job, you know.
Mm-hmm. How did it happen?
One evening, we went to bed, as usual. The following morning, I woke up. He didn't.
Mrs. Pilbeam, the insurance company has received your request for payment.
Oh, yes. I really didn't. Still don't feel entirely comfortable about it.
May I ask why?
Well, it seems so crass. A man dies, his widow is given a sum of money, as if that somehow balances the books and settles the account.
Oh, it's the way of the world.
And yet, What is a poor woman to do? It is Ebenezer's gift to me, from the grave. His way of saying, carry on, my darling. Live.
I see. You have, therefore, presented the insurance company with a claim for $2,000.
Yes, I have.
And no doubt you are under the impression that I have arrived here for the purpose of presenting you with the check?
I would assume this would be the object of your visit.
The object of my visit is to offer you a bargain.
A bargain, Mr. Poindexter?
Withdraw your claim.
Yes?
And in return, I can promise that you shall not be sent to prison.
Now, what kind of offer is that? Is it one that she cannot refuse? Suddenly, we're playing showdown. We know, or we think we know, the high cards he happens to be holding. What aces does she have in her hand or up her sleeve? Wait just a few minutes, and then we shall deal you the second act. As Mr. Carlyle put it, no man lives without jostling and being jostled. In all ways, he has to elbow himself through the world, giving and receiving offense. Certainly our Mr. Raymond Netherby Poindexter has chosen a profession where he gives offense and jostles people. Now, are we about to see how he himself reacts to being on the receiving end?
Permit me, Mr. Poindexter, to restate your proposition. If I withdraw my claim to my husband's insurance money, you will promise that I shall not be sent to prison?
Yes, Mrs. Pilbeam.
And why should I be sent to prison?
Fraud.
Ah.
May I have your answer? Or do you require a short interval of time to consider?
So, your name is Raymond Netherby Poindexter. A trace of Scottish ancestry there. Am I correct?
Mrs. Pilbeam, the subject of this discussion is not whether...
Netherby, a famous Highland name?
I would assume so.
Probably on your mother's side. Am I correct?
Yes, her name was Netherby. Now, see here...
It was also Walter Scott's poem, Lochinvar.
Mrs. Pilbeam...
Oh, young Lochinvar has come out of the west. The next line?
Throughout the wide border, his steed is the best.
See, you do know it.
Yes, my mother used to recite it all the time.
Because she was a Netherby. Oh, the poor Netherbys. They were on the losing side, remember?
Well,
Old Lochinvar was in love with fair Ellen Netherby. But, fearing him dead, she had decided to marry someone else. How did Scott put it?
For a laggard in love and a dastard in war had won the fair Ellen of bold Lochinvar.
Right. He came to Netherby Hall too late to stop the wedding, and so he stayed to have one dance with the bride. And he whispered one word into her ear, and he swept her up onto his horse, and they were away.
Yes, and now, Mrs. Pilbeam, please, to the matter at hand.
For just a moment, the Netherbys were taken by surprise, but then the angry pursuit began. And oh, how Scott describes it. There was mounting amongst grains of the Netherby clan. Fosters, Fenwicks, and Musgraves. They rode and they ran. Help me with the next line, Mr. Poindexter.
There was racing and chasing on Canopy Lee.
But the lost bride of Netherby, they did never more see. Oh, such exciting poetry.
Yes. And now...
And now for a confession. We are distantly related. Your mother, you say, was a Netherby?
Yes, but...
My mother was a Fenwick. Do you know what else? My father was a Foster. I have cousins who are Musgraves. Oh, we are dyed-in-the-wool clan Netherbys. Oh, we must have a toast. Oh, you do not take spirituous beverages. I understand. I approve. Lemonade.
If it's all the same to you, I'd really rather...
But it isn't all the same to me. We must pledge a toast to our newly discovered relationship. The Netherbys. You don't like the lemonade?
No, I do. It just seems a bit tart.
Oh, well, you see, I put something in there.
You put something in there?
Mm-hmm. A tiny little secret ingredient of my very, very own.
Really? What?
Oh, no, it's no use your asking. I'll never tell.
Mrs. Pilbeam, I shall not be distracted. I know your secret.
My secret?
You have married a series of men, and then you have proceeded to murder each of them for the insurance money.
Murder? Oh, dear me.
You deny it? Were you not also married to a Mr. Harold Plowright, to a Mr. Percy Preston, and to a Mr. Leander Pumice?
Of course.
Huh? You admit it?
You left out Mr. Beauregard Parrish and also Mr. Hubert Pollard.
You admit that there were others?
Were there? Let me think for a moment. No, Beauregard and Hubert complete the list.
Isn't it coincidental that each of the men you marry takes out an insurance policy and names you the beneficiary?
Most married men who can afford it buy insurance for their wives.
Yes, but most of them don't die.
Oh, I must correct you. All of them die eventually.
No. What I meant was they don't all die within 2 years after marriage, as all your husbands did.
I have been unfortunate.
Mr. Ebenezer Pilbeam shall have been your 6th husband.
A lady doesn't keep count. But now that you mention it, 6 would be the right number.
These men were all elderly.
Elderly, a relative term. Now, if I were to...
No. We shall not be distracted again. We shall pursue the matter at hand.
Which is?
We all know what you are doing.
Really?
Yes. You marry a man, he insures his life, and then you murder him.
I believe you've already made that statement.
Now then, the latest is Mr. Pilbeam.
Oh, Dr. Braithwaite found death due to natural causes.
Let us say you were able to fool Dr. Braithwaite.
Fool him?
You were careful. You employed a substance that is not easily traced. Were you as careful all the other times? What would happen if those cases were to be opened up again?
What could happen?
Mrs. Pilbeam, I offer both of us a way to cut our losses. You forget to press your claim, and we forget to investigate the past. Now, what is your answer?
But I have nothing to hide.
Think about it. Consider it. Sleep on it. I shall return tomorrow for your answer, and now I must bid you good day.
Must you go so soon? Won't you have another glass of lemonade?
Before I could say another word, she had poured from the pitcher and refilled my glass. The lemonade, it was delicious, but it seemed to have a strange tart taste. Strange, but extremely pleasant. Delightfully different. An entirely new sensation. And she herself said...
Oh, yes, I put something in it. A tiny little secret ingredient of my very own.
Yes, but what was that ingredient? Why had she been so anxious to have me drink that lemonade? Was it poisoned? If not poisoned, perhaps drugged in some fashion? But would she dare? Why not? She'd already put away 6 husbands, and after all, didn't I represent a threat? Yes, there was something. My head felt feverish. My pulse was pounding. I could feel difficulty in breathing. What had she done?
There's something wrong. Your face seems flushed.
It's perhaps, it's warm in here.
Warm? I hadn't noticed. Indeed, I thought it was a rather mild day.
Yes, it's mild, but isn't it? It's a bit stuffy.
Oh, you must permit me to open some windows.
No, don't bother. I must be leaving.
Perhaps another glass of lemonade?
Oh, no. Thank you. Good day, Mrs. Pilbeam. What is it, Doctor? What is it?
Your face appears flushed.
I can see that in the mirror.
Your pulse is rapid.
I can feel that, Doctor, without being told.
You're feverish.
It's obvious. What does that mean?
It means you can be suffering from any one of a number of things.
Doctor, I know what's wrong.
Oh, you do?
I know beyond a shadow of doubt.
If you know, why'd you come to me?
I've been poisoned.
Poisoned, you say?
Yes. And these signs and symptoms are the indications.
Poisoned?
Yes. I've been poisoned by Mrs. Pilbeam.
Mrs. Pilbeam?
I was foolish enough to have consumed some glasses of lemonade in her home less than an hour ago.
Poison, but I...
Yes, Doctor, and you must save my life.
Wait a minute now, my dear fellow. Have you any idea of the type of poison?
How could I know that?
Well, in that case, how can I treat you? Each poison requires a specific treatment. What might neutralize one could very easily aggravate the destructive effects of another.
But in an hour or 2 or 3, Doctor, I could be dead.
Yes, that is a possibility. In that case, we could identify the poison.
Now, see.
Yes. We will perform a post-mortem examination.
But what good would that do for me?
Well, from a selfish point of view, none. But you would be adding your tiny ray of candlelight to pierce the infinite darkness of our ignorance.
What if you could have some of that lemonade? Could you analyze it?
Of course. Oh, what a splendid idea. Well, it could quite possibly save your life. Now, why don't we ask Mrs. Pilbeam for a sample of her lemonade?
Well, why should she give us a sample when she knows it contains poison? Doctor, you are asking her to place a noose around her neck.
Oh, yes, I see. Yes, that's quite true. However, there is another possibility.
Yes, such as?
Mrs. Pilbeam may be quite innocent of any wrongdoing.
The woman places poison in my lemonade, and you believe she may be innocent.
She may be unaware that the substance she's using to flavor the lemonade may contain harmful properties.
Doctor, while we quibble in this useless debate, I may be dying.
It's possible. But what's the solution?
The solution? What indeed could the solution be? I felt weaker and more feverish with each passing moment. Yet, as the doctor had so patiently explained, each poison requires a specific antidote. How could we discover the nature of the poison? I presented the problem to no less an authority than Mr. Hotchkiss.
You say your symptoms occurred at Mrs. Pilbeam?
Yes, as I have already explained to you, sir.
Patience, my boy.
After I had drunk several glasses of lemonade, sir.
And you say there was a peculiar taste?
Yes, sir.
Well, should that not have alerted you on your very first swallow?
No, sir.
You said it was a peculiar taste.
Peculiar in the sense of being different, sir. New. And as a matter of fact, the basic meaning of peculiar is, I believe, sir, unique to itself.
Thank you for that enlightenment, Poindexter. What's done is done. However, inscribe it as a rule. When a woman has disposed of 6 husbands, one does not readily partake of refreshment in her parlor.
Yes, sir. I should like to live to obey that rule, sir.
And so you shall.
Sir, are you saying that...
Poindexter, I am saying that you are saved.
Oh, Mr. Hotchkiss. How?
Hopefully. Here we've had this almost insoluble problem, and it turns out that there can be a very simple solution. Of course, it's quite logical. The most difficult appearing questions usually have the most uncomplicated answers. I shall return with Act 3. It was Titus Lucretius Carus, the Roman philosopher, who said, "What is meat and drink to one is bitter poison to another." He said it almost 2,000 years ago. And as you can see, those arrangements are still in force. Has Luana Pilbeam discovered some strange, subtle, untraceable, fatal substance?
How, Mr. Hotchkiss? Please, tell me. How am I saved?
The thing is simplicity itself. You require a sample of that lemonade.
Yes, sir. I thought we established that.
And she, quite naturally, will refuse to furnish you with one.
Understandably so.
So there's another possibility. You might steal it.
Steal it, sir?
The problem will be solved.
But to steal it, It does go against the grain, sir.
Whose grain?
Well, mine.
Why?
Mr. Hotchkiss, I was raised to despise theft.
A most noble sentiment. Does your parents credit it?
And so, therefore, I could never see my
But
way
is
to...
this stealing in the traditional sense?
Well,
you do not seek to enrich yourself.
That's true.
And besides, the woman is attempting to murder you.
Yes?
So, therefore, you may proceed with a clear conscience.
I would, but, yes, that's true. But suppose I'm caught, sir.
Caught?
And suppose someone were to see me and call the police.
A possibility.
Or suppose she were to discover me in the act.
Another possibility.
But, even so, I have nothing to fear. Of course not. I could say, sir, I had not intended to rob the house of any valuables. I was there in the line of duty.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, and I had been advised by my employer to steal the lemonade.
But you were not so advised, Poindexter.
Didn't you just tell me to steal the lemonade?
I would suggest such an illegal, reprehensible act.
But, sir, you just...
Oh, no, my boy, no. We were merely discussing possibilities. There are an infinite number of these. I hold no particular brief for any of them.
But, sir, if the police ask me why...
You will have to get out of it as best you can. For if the police ask me, I shall deny completely any responsibility.
But, Mr. Hotchkiss...
My boy, use your head. Keep your wits. There's no reason why you should be caught. And besides, it's your only chance.
Yes, it was my only chance. And how well I knew it. And so that very evening, I waited till all was quiet and dark. I made my way to Luana Pilbeam's home. The doors were locked, but fortunately I found a partially open window in the rear of the house. I was able to make my way inside. And there I was in the kitchen. I found the icebox and the pitcher of lemonade. I was putting some in a small bottle when suddenly I became aware of a light in the room and a voice.
Why, it's Mr. Poindexter. Mr. Raymond Netherby Poindexter.
Oh, Mrs. Pilbeam.
You're having some lemonade, I see.
Yes, I must apologize for this intrusion. You see, the lemonade was so delicious, I simply had to have some more. Yes, and so I did not wish to disturb you at this hour. Therefore, you must forgive me.
There need be no forgiveness when there is no offense.
Oh, that is most generous.
Are you taking some home with you, I see?
Yes, in the event that I should have an uncontrollable urge.
Oh, please, take some more.
Oh, no. I should not wish to impose.
I have a sudden desire for a glass myself. Please join me.
Oh, but really,
I do so hate to imbibe alone. I've always been a very social person, but you see, being a widow, one loses so many of one's friends.
I'm sure you must have many.
Oh, not really. One becomes a fifth wheel. Here, a nice, tall, cool glass.
A nice, tall, cool glass. One that contained the poison or the drug or whatever it was. She knew why I was there. She knew why I'd taken a sample of the lemonade. Was this how she planned to stop me? Would she poison me before I could leave the house?
And now, a glass for me. Oh, we must drink to something. What shall it be?
Well,
Of course, to Clan Netherby, the Highlands Pride.
To Clan Netherby. A great weight lifted off my heart. The lemonade could not be poisoned. Not if she was going to drink some herself. It came from the same pitcher she had used earlier in the day. It was half full, which meant it was the same lemonade. Oh, what a relief. But, then the weight fell on me again. Of course, she was drinking the same lemonade. Since she knew what the poison was, she had already fortified herself with the antidote. I sipped slowly. Oh, and again the symptoms attacked me. I felt flushed. I knew my pulses were racing. My heart was beating violently. I stood up.
Must you go so soon?
I shall return, Mrs. Pilbeam.
I shall expect you, Mr. Poindexter.
Dr. Braithwaite! Dr. Braithwaite!
making that infernal racket at this time of night?
Dr. Braithwaite, it's a matter of life and death.
All right, I'm coming. Why, it's Mr.
Poindexter.
What brings you here this time of night? My office hours are...
I have the lemonade, Doctor.
What? The lemonade?
Mrs. Pilbeam's poisoned lemonade.
Has it been definitely established that the lemonade is poisoned?
That's what you said you could discover if I brought you a sample.
Oh, yes. That's my soul, of course.
Please, hurry, Doctor. I'm sick.
Yeah, come this way, Rick.
I'm even sicker. I just had some more to drink, Doctor.
Well, how could you do that, knowing that the lemonade is at least suspicious?
Oh, it's a long story, Doctor. Can you analyze this lemonade quickly?
Well, let us step into my laboratory and we shall see what we can do. It's remarkable, yes.
Have you discovered anything, Doctor?
And now we apply heat, and we...
What is it, Doctor?
We add the dye.
Please, Doctor, tell me.
What? Tell you?
Tell me what is in the lemonade.
Mr. Poindexter, there is nothing in the lemonade.
What? Nothing?
Nothing but lemonade.
But that's impossible, Doctor.
Lemon and sugar and water, and of course, to give it a dash of substance, some cinnamon and ginger.
That is all?
And to give it a dash of spirit, some bitters.
And nothing else?
No, my boy, nothing else. What an interesting lemonade.
But what is poisoning me?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Something is giving me this terrible pounding in my chest.
It cannot be the lemonade.
Could there be a drug or a poison in there that has managed to evade your detection?
I would stake my professional reputation on the fact that this lemonade, this delicious lemonade, is completely innocent of any poison or drug. And to prove it...
Oh, no, don't drink it.
As I thought. Divine. The bitters are what does it.
Doctor, how do you feel?
Marvelous.
But look at me.
Oh, yes. You do appear a bit out of sorts. You need a drink. Here, try some of this lemonade.
You can't be serious.
It'll make you feel better in no time. Drink up.
And before I knew what I was doing, I had taken the glass of lemonade he pressed into my hand and swallowed most of it. And then it dawned on me. Of course, it was a plot. They were in it together. He had been helping her. And he had supplied her with the drug. He had fooled me. Why? For the money? Perhaps, but more likely because they were lovers. And I had never suspected it. What could I do? It was probably too late to do anything. And yet, what was the matter with me? The pounding in my heart was easing a bit. My forehead felt cooler. My pulses no longer seemed to be racing.
Well, I must say, that lemonade appears to have done you quite a bit of good. Feel better?
Yes, I can't explain it. I do seem to feel better.
That should prove the lemonade is harmless. I don't feel any of your former symptoms.
But I can't account for it. I know it's the same lemonade.
The same lemonade, you say?
Yes, and this is the very first time I drank it without that feeling of that feverish feeling.
Tell me, Mr. Poindexter, this is also the first time you drank the lemonade without Mrs. Pilbeam being present.
Yes.
Then perhaps it wasn't the lemonade.
What could it have been?
Can't you guess?
No.
Why, it must have been Mrs. Pilbeam.
Mrs. Pilbeam?
Well, of course. Miss Pilbeam causes you to have a fever, a racing pulse, and a pounding heart.
But why would she have how could she do that?
Oh, come on, what do you think? You're in love with her.
Love? Oh, that's ridiculous.
How can you say that?
I've never been in love. I have no intention of being in love.
You asked me to isolate the fever and name the ailment. I have done so. You have an acute case of amour.
I don't believe it.
Well, test it for yourself.
visit her again. Do not drink lemonade, and see if you suffer from the same symptoms.
A glass of lemonade, Mr. Poindexter.
No. I must refuse. Steadfastly.
Oh, is something wrong, Mr. Poindexter? You seem flushed. Is it warm in here?
Mrs. Tobin, my heart, it is pounding very hard.
Oh, Mr. Poindexter. Why?
I have a weakness. My heart is not of the strongest.
Oh, but you appear in such robust health.
Can you forgive me for those evil things I said about you?
I've long since forgotten them.
You see, I know the secret ingredient you put into the lemonade, and I know why Dr. Braithwaite couldn't find it. Only I could find it.
Only you?
Only me. And Mr. Pollard. And Mr. Parrish. And Mr. Pumice. And Mr. Preston. And Mr. Plowright. And Mr. Pilbeam. We all discovered it. We knew what it is.
Do you, Mr. Poindexter?
And so do you. It is love.
Love.
Yes. Love. Delightful, delirious love. I love you, Mrs. Pilbeam.
And I love you, Mr. Poindexter. Shall we toast each other in another glass of lemonade?
Was it in her eyes, or was it a secret drug in the lemonade? Was she a warm, wonderful woman, or a scheming murderess? The fact is, she had killed 6 husbands. Perhaps she had killed them with love. Yes, that was it. That was how it was done. And I was to become the 7th. Well, it wasn't the worst way in the world to die. But what could ever I write in the report to Mr. Hotchkiss?
Dear Mr. Hotchkiss, this is to inform you that I intend to marry a woman who has collected insurance money on 6 dead husbands. If I become the 7th, please pay her the value of the policy. I shall have died happily. Well, that's what we would have written in our report. I shall also have another report for you in just a few moments. Our final text for this day comes from the poet Longus, who in the 3rd century wrote, "There was never any yet that wholly could escape love, and never shall there be any as long as beauty shall be and as long as eyes can see." Since it's in the cards for everyone to fall in love, you should be well advised to be careful whom you fall in love with. I'm sure you'll pay no attention to this advice, since the poet also said that love and folly go hand in hand. Our cast included Fred Gwynne, Marion Haley, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale. I'm scared.
Oh, what? Read it this way. The guy really is the boy from down there, old Nick, or makes out to be. How could he touch you? You don't believe in all that junk, do you?
When it comes we have to lay it on the line, I don't know. Come on, Manuela. We were brought up right. We go to early mass every day. And all the high masses, we can make holidays. We confess. Do we believe all the way? I don't know. Certainly I'm scared I made a deal for the best part of me. Just because I wanted to be top dog in the circus.
Maybe you shouldn't fly tonight. I think what you need is a good rest. Maybe some aspirin.
No, I'll fly. But after I'm going to have a talk with the man. Get my head straightened out. I just realized it. My whole life is riding on just how real Diabolo is.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.